Alright guys, today we're doing lucky guys. Oh, so much echoing there. But there we go. Hey, look. Oh wait, no wait, sit on. Yeah, we're streaming it. It's the Moe Drill pre-stream. I forget about this opening. It's been forever since I've seen it. Yeah, Yui's hair is blue like in one of those panels in the opening. I don't know why. It's probably just a miscolor. Anyway, it's time, guys. Is it RG? It's Moe Drill June. What are you talking about? RGO June? Doesn't make any sense. It's just pre-stream, guys. Let's see. I just didn't have music to play, honestly, and I get tired of getting copyright stuff on it, so I was like, let's do this. I think the timer should. Aw, Misao, you're hidden. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how well we can do in 5 minutes. Alright. I have a new drawing tablet with which to Moe Drill, so hopefully it goes well. Alright, Itsuka, you're going down. Oh wait, that worked. Good. Wait a minute, what? Okay, apparently you can just draw dots for those numbers. I should have cleared my combos so that way I wouldn't have to have waited on that. Alright. We got about a minute. Okay. Move on. Next one. No. This drawing tablet's got a little bit more friction than the ones I'm used to using. There you go. Alright, she's got 50 health, so you can do... You do 20 and then get... Anyway, the strat is a little different, right? Caillou. Itchy. No! No, I'm writing the wrong slots. My combo broken, right? Kayui Oishi? Wait, 7 times 8. 6. PC Mo. Okay, no, I already did it. I was thinking about my combos there. Are any character voice actors different in this game from the anime? All of them. There is no carryover. None of them are the same. Okay, can we beat Tsukasa in this last minute? AT field! Full power! Yes, right, Shinji. 79! No! Don't stun lock me, Tsukasa! Okay, good. Yeah, Choto Tsurai Kamo, not Choto. It's more like Choto Tsurai for sure. Probably actually Mega Tsurai. Oh no, it will not be Zen Daijobu for you. Oh wait, we're 20, right? Gotta... Oh wait, okay, good. Oh, yeah. Hey, Rike. Okay. We're out of time, but when we got to Minami, we gotta really, like, punish Minami hard. It's really fun you can do this on her. So we gotta do it. We gotta go for it. 9, please. So she has 50 health, but she gets like a combo lock or combo restriction on her. So you have to only deal damage via combos or via combos. No! Oh my gosh, please. But because of that... No, please don't do... Please! No, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. If you can get a 100 combo, I mean, we could try, I guess, right? Yeah, cooking is a competition, and so is Moe Drill. Thanks, John, for your insight there. Please. Broidro, yeah. No. Please don't do that, man. Oh, 25 more. No, 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 no. I see you guys chatting. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I gotta focus. There we go. There we go. Coca combo. 100 Renzoku combo. Hey. Hey guys. Yeah. You know me. Get wrecked. I think. Oh no, I actually do have another one, but we're good. No more battling. No more battling. Hey guys. Welcome to the stream. So, I don't know, well maybe we'll do more Moedro pre-streams. It'd be fun. But yeah, we gotta get back to RGO June. RGO June. So today we are going to hopefully actually, well we will actually do Tsukasa route, so as promised. So let's get right into it. Hope everyone's doing well. I didn't stream yesterday to give you guys a break and to give myself a break, but also because I'm working on something. Hopefully you guys can see it soon. It's different. It's not RGO related. Or at least not directly RGO related. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's way too small. Does it need to be stretched out? There we go. Alright, so we good? We good? Okay, I think we're good. Koyabuki's adventures continue, right? In the Tsukasa route. One of my personal favorite routes in this game. Or of the Lucky Lucky Memorial ones, at least. So yeah, this is a good one. The next day, right? You know, Konitz has just come up with her plan for getting the protagonist to want to kiss her during the play. By doing romance, basically treating it like it's a visual novel. Wait a minute, or a romance visual novel, right? Who would have thought? You're still asleep. Yeah, I'm still eepy right now. I heard a voice while I was still half asleep. Whose voice is this again? Sounds familiar, like I've heard it recently. I can't. I'm up now. Oh. Who are you? Hanyu? Unfortunately, I don't have Tsukasa Hei. But we do have a small Konitz, so have to do. I'm the one who should be saying that. Why on earth are you here? Man, just imagine, like, people you only met like a few days ago. They're just suddenly at your house. Not even that, right? They suddenly... You wake up and they're just suddenly all in your face. Like, what the heck? That'd be crazy. That makes no sense at all. Also, what are you doing? And if I'm awake? No! Hurry up and get off me. If someone were to see us like this... Uh-oh. Ah! Man, you know, it's a good thing Konata, in none of her plans, ever just, like, goes by herself. Otherwise, she might have actually succeeded in her idea, right? Because if you know, in all of these routes, her plan is basically always to just, like, kiss him in his sleep, essentially.
違うよ、司に先を越されたから。ドジっ子同級生のモーニングコール、キス仕掛けで大慌てってとこだね。違うよ、キスしてないよ。するのはコナちゃんでしょ。
You're making some big assumptions there. Look, I'm still not.
もういいよ。はあ、寝坊したのがフラグの分け目か。
Yep.
ごめん、邪魔しちゃったね。別にいいよ、選択肢間違えたの私だもん。ギャルゲーにはありがちだよ。
Hey, Moe Voltage Ring.
リセットできないのが辛いけどさ。
I have no clue what you're saying. Oh, it's not Tsukasa's fault I woke up.
本当？
I woke up before I heard your voice. Just before you came in, I think.
そうなんだ。ありがとう。フラグが立ったかな？
You, I mean, the flag did get set, but like, that happened before. It didn't actually happen at that line.
司に攻略してみる？
I wonder how many times Tsukasa has been hit by a car. What do you mean? What do you mean? 0? Hopefully. Oh, for Tsukasa, are you on a route of your own, Cocoon? She seems very roadkill. She looks both ways. But then she trips in the crosswalk, right? And that's why that's what gets her in. Wait, what? I'm not trying to. It's that time already.
下で待ってるね。準備ゆっくりでいいよ。無理。1分でよろしく。
Phew, that really startled me. Is it gonna be like this until the school festival? Honestly, that sounds really stressful. Being woken up like that was really hard on me too. I guess it's kind of nice being woken up. This guy, come on. No, that would be weird. But okay, sure. Female classmate waking me up every day. The thought of it makes me really happy. It's like that one episode of Evangelion. Just hope that he doesn't imitate that one thing that Shinji did. It's the morning. I forget the line, but you know what I'm. If you even watchers will know what I'm talking about. Cocoon, are you okay up there? If you don't hurry, we'll be late. There actually is a line that kind of I didn't want to commit to it, and it's in like the Utica or Minami route. I forget which one of the two, where Konata does say something that you could potentially interpret as like an erection joke. So, but I didn't go with it because I wasn't sure about it, and then, like I didn't want to assume it. So, because she says something like, "Oh, there's something else that's standing up" or something like that, and it's meant to be like, or I forget how it was, but like you could interpret it as like standing up, as in you get the point. Yeah, I'm coming down right now. There is an erection joke that's like unambiguous in the Miyuki route, though. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. At first, a deep breath. All this strange stuff is happening, but I'll just go with the flow. Things will happen as they do. All right, let's go. No money for the drink this time. That only happens on subsequent playthroughs. Ah, yes. So now here's the scene that now we know as Doki Doki Maho Shinpan. In the midst of a boring class, I let out a yawn. To be honest, everything Sensei talks about puts me to sleep. It's even more effective than those CDs that are designed to help you fall asleep.
15世紀から18世紀にヨーロッパで魔女狩りが行われたわけや。
Witch hunts occurred throughout Europe from the 15th to the 18th century. Which, yes, as Boristas has told us in previous streams, is not correct or accurate, but you know, it's what it is.
俗に言う魔女裁判。しかし、この言葉は宗教的にマイナスなイメージやろ。せやから、 タイトルを裁判から審判に変更する必要性があったんや
But yeah,
な。
this is just meant to tie into the reference because it's like, oh, we should call instead of Saiban, we should call him Shinpan, which, you know, to line up with the name of the game. Shinpan, Doki Doki Maho Shinpan. Try as I might, I don't think I can keep myself awake. I really am exhausted, huh? It's because I stayed up late last night reading the script for the play. Well, that, and the incident from this morning. That also played a role. Anyway, man, is this sleepiness intense. Maybe playing the game I just borrowed will make me less sleepy. Before class started, Konata-san lent me one of her video games. You touch the girl to get her to confess that she's a shrine maiden, is how she explained it. What kind of game could that be? I really thought, I didn't know that was a reference to something until, again, just like a week ago. I thought it was, I just thought it was Moe Drill 2. And I thought Moe Drill 2 was just being silly. It was a bit suspicious, but I entered the game into my portable game console and turned it on.
私知りません。
And she says the same thing, like in Doki Doki Maho Shinpan, she says like the, oh, I don't know, you know, like the, oh, shirimasen, maho ja arimasen.
巫女じゃありません。
You know, that's actually probably worth a detour. So let's do that. Oh wait, I was using a different, no, that's why I wasn't. Yeah, you guys are here. Man, this whole time I was streaming using a different OBS like thing. Anyway. Hey YouTube, yeah. I mean, you're already gonna be on the YouTube stream like in the VOD, right? Because you can do the chat replay. I should show you guys a little bit. I'm not gonna show the whole video because it's like 3 hours long, so obviously I can't. But there is like a good video on this. This is how I figured it out, what it was related to. So this, let me show you. Let me just make sure that it's gonna bring up. Okay, quickly. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, it's like 3 because he talks about, he literally goes like into the whole game in like quite a bit of detail. So yeah, there we go.
2006 Tokyo Game Show, there was a game announced that caught the attention of people online, mainly due to this concept picture that started making rounds, featuring a pink-haired girl displayed on the screens of a Nintendo DS. On the corner of the top screen, you have the sentence "Which check mode?" On the bottom of the lower screen, you have very interesting
she's saying it
looking
right here,
icons,
but
and
he
you
goes
can
like, I don't know, I'm not a witch.
see the character shrieking and saying, I
was just watching this video casually, and then when I saw him say this part, I was like, no way, it's a reference, it's the RGO thing, right?
No, I am not a witch. This eventually,
So I think he does actually show her saying that
decades ago,
in a second.
the binoculars are a special kind of look. However, her neck, her
I think she says it like near the end of the battle. So yeah, there's like, you touch her and stuff. It's exactly as they described.
put into two new further flood on the last one. Time, if you blow her skirt, if you time, and then round, we're progressing a little.
Where did she say it? There we go.
私知りません。魔女じゃありません。
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so he does actually mention Moe Drill 2 in here, so I want to show that off real quick as well. He does it like during one of the intermission sections. Here? It shows up somewhere. I mean, the game actually is kind of it's funny. It's an interesting game. Where is it? It's like somewhere in here.
People always meant the of artist. You don't train a racial any shoulder.
Yeah.
Immigrants
Interesting game.
interest chapter event in the if you sweet do it the first
Am I
time,
missing
and as you
where it
keep
is?
doing the sweets
I know it shows
communication,
up.
you start cracking a little bit of that hard shell. Eventually, there's one segment where
Oh my
Akuji
gosh.
catches her talking to her
Does anyone-
plushie.
Oh wait, I actually commented on this video. There we go.
Star more
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
because it goes into the infirmary so much. Now, going on a little bit of a tangent, while I don't think Doki Doki Majo Shinpan invented such genre of games, at the very least I think it had some impact on the DS, where people went, oh, I guess we can do that, huh? So what are some other DS games that have unwholesome touch mechanics? Well, funny enough, in Shin Megami Star Moeji Amidachi, there is a minigame that's a direct parody of Doki Doki Majo Shinpan called Raki Raki Miko Saidan, where you can touch or look on the lower screen, and on the top screen there's a bunch of people giving suggestions on what you should do. Unsurprisingly, you have a
And
total
yeah, there's other other games that reference this, but yeah. I'm wondering if I go through all that guy's videos, like he will casually name drop or reference RGO in some way. Because he did reply to my comment basically saying like he does know about RGO in my translation of it, so like it's possible. Like a lot of things that he references in his other videos are things that get referenced in RGO. So it's like, I wonder, it's possible that either now a previous or a future video could end up casually referencing it. That'd be cool. Anyway, back to the game. So yeah. I see. It's one of those types of games. There's even a Shrine Maiden like witch, right? in that game, so as we kind of briefly saw. Well, it certainly is a game where you touch the girl to get her to confess that she's a Shrine Maiden. However, this game is oddly erotic, and this character, right? Because this is Huyuki, but like instead of it being like Huyu plus Ki, it's Natsu plus Ki. So like instead of winter plus like Ki, which could be like tree, right? It's summer. So this character. Yeah, it's surprising nobody Lucky Star game references other games from the same era. Yeah, not surprising at all, but it's just crazy because I didn't realize it. She looks familiar. Well, it did make me uncomfortable. I somehow ended up having a pretty good time playing it. What do you mean you had a pretty good time? Protagonist. Got a little carried away. And then, during lunch break...
もうお腹ペコペコ。体の割にはすぐお腹すくのね。
She got good
っていうか、チョコ
metabolism.
コロネって案外カロリー高いしさ。
Lunch breaks on the rooftop. Konato-san emailed me something like that in the middle of 4th period.
無駄なダイエット知識きたこれ。また何かやってるの？
Yay! It would be better if these time cards were read by the SpongeBob narrator. The SpongeBob French narrator. Yeah, I don't know. What will it be this time?
うっさい。いいからご飯食べるわよ。で、また太ると。
Then you'll put... No, that's Miyuki, Konato. Then you'll put on weight again. Yeah. That's
殴るわ
Miyuki.
よ。
I'll punch you.
もう殴ってるって。
They do like the you already punching me like bit like a ton in this game.
コナちゃん、早くお弁当。中身傷むよ。
It's still fresh, you know?
ああ、そうだっけ。はいこれ。
What's this? It's an interesting bento, right? I always like there's like I mean, it's not bad, right? You got like the apples, right? I guess that's apple slices, right? And then you have like you got fried chicken with like 4 pieces. You got 2 little rolls of tamago, fried egg, right? Then you have like, I guess what is like love, like it's a slice of ham, right, or something, cut up into the heart. And then it's like ketchup that spells love, I guess, presumably.
お弁当は幼馴染の手作りだよ。
It's low key cute. Yeah, it's actually pretty wholesome. Of course, in the Tsukasa route, it's a little less wholesome, but given that Konoto doesn't actually make it.
まあいいからいいから。
It does look amazing though. It's so fancy and tasty looking.
見た目だけじゃないよ。食べてみて。
Don't just look at it, try some. Alright, here I go.
どう？美味しいでしょ。
It's delicious, right? It's Umaizo! Which is like the one it's like the Mr. Ajiko. So I should have brought up the translator's notes. I really like that the Mr. Ajiko. Whatever. Anyway, you guys know if you've seen the translator's notes. The tamagoyaki is so good! This is the tamagoyaki to end all tamagoyaki! And the chicken karaage, the color on the outside, the fluffy inside. Now this is the information revolution of bento! Which is such a strange... I've never been able to actually find the source material for that, but it's like just some comedy thing. Like some comedian says something along those lines. Like the information revolution of thing, right? It's like a bit. Which I've come to learn that Japanese comedians just kind of have like bits, right? Where it's like it's their thing. They just say like they can be really defined by their bit in a way that's like really crazy. You did an amazing job on this bento Konoto-san. You seriously have my respect.
いやー、
Mostly thinking of the
そこまで言われると照れるね。
guy. Where, as far as I know, his like "sonna no kankei ne, sonna no kankei ne, opapi" like thing is like, it's like the only thing he does. Oh, you're gonna make me blush saying all that.
照れない照れない。っていうかそのお弁当、司が作ったんでしょ？
Uh-oh.
何をおっしゃる
I
や
like the
ら。
heart
これ
bump
は
that
私
happens
のお手
there.
製で。だったらなんであんたのお昼いつも通りのコロネなのよ。それは一人分しか作る時間なくて。ほうほう。ならその弁当箱は何？私のだけど。じゃあなんで裏に司の名前が書いてあんの？
Uh-oh. She's been caught in 272p.
おかしいと思ったのよね。司が早起きしてお弁当作ってるんだもん。お姉ちゃん、バラしちゃダメだよ。内緒の作戦なんだよ。またイベント失敗か。今のところイベント成功率ゼロだよ。そのままバッドエンドでいいじゃん。っていうか早くご飯食べよっと。
Konoto-san, this bento.
食べていいよ。ネタバレでも OK ならね。
It was so good.
教えてくれないかな。
Didn't I just say that?
でもよくわかんなくて。
I do really like this
もう一回
moment
お願い
because, like,
できないかな。
you know, the idea is that Tsukasa, like, knows about, or like, the idea is that Tsukasa does know, and she's not like, she actually is being intentional here, right? And that she wants to hear it, like, the praise with him, with protagonist knowing that it's Tsukasa, right? So it's kind of nice there. I really like that. Like, she wants to hear the praise directed towards her, right? Specifically. So yeah, you can get the... I guess I gotta save so I can look at the alternative text later. The famous CG is coming? Which one is that? Keep trying. Well, keep trying. If the side dishes were more original, you'd have no complaints from me. what a jerk.
同感だね。このお弁当には驚きがない。そう、守りに入ってるんだ。
And Konitsu. Once the secret's out, it's all haterade on
謝んなくていい
Tsukasa.
わよ。どうせ口から出任せなんだから。何を？この脅威の観察力を疑うか。アニメとかゲームだけでしょ。文句あるなら明日は自分で作れ。それはそれ、これはこれ。お弁当の用意してたら遅刻するもん。なんだっていいけど、休み時間あと10分だよ。でも、
Of course, yeah. Also, the alternative, right, is that when you start saying this, right, it's like now that you know it's Tsukasa's, you're like being mean about it, which is terrible, right? Although I guess you could also interpret it as like, you know, the first impressions were amazing, but like when you really think about it, it wasn't as good as it. That first impressions like led you to think. It's delicious, but it might be a bit bland.
嘘、さっき絶賛したくせに。
I mean, eating it on its own. I mean, eating it on its own. If this were a side dish for rice, it's great.
お父さんが薄味が好きだからそれでかも。どうやら私の出番だね。本当の手料理、こうご期待。
You can cook, Konoda-san?
失礼な、大したもんだよ。鏡の100倍くらい。なんだっていいけど、休み時間あと10分だよ。
Anyone can cook. Right, I've been told by a certain rat that was the
よ
case.
くわかんなくて。
It's delicious. It's delicious. In particular, your tamagoyaki is absolute perfection.
ありがとう。早起きして作ってよかった。明日も作ってこようか。そのお料理
Yeah, I really like
大好
that.
きだから。
Wait, really? Then please do. But it doesn't have to be tomorrow. Just do it whenever you feel like it. The idea that Tsukasa like would have, because the sort of the implication here is that honestly that Tsukasa already might have had a crush on like protagonist from a pretty early stage,
わかっ
which is
た。
pretty believable. It's pretty believable. Because, you know, it can kind of make sense given like the
何か別のイベントが発生してませんか？
fact that he like helped her with like the props and stuff, and they kind of maybe left a good impression on her and stuff. So I like the idea that they kind of portrayed it that way here. It's a good choice for a first one of the, even though yeah, like obviously they picked it because it was like main 4 minus Kagami for episode 1. Like this one's pretty believable that like she would have like, you know, been romantically interested in protagonists from an early stage. Because a lot of the other routes, like it kind of makes more sense to think about it as like, well, it's a carryover from past memories of past routes and stuff, or past episodes. That kind of helps lead to the idea that they would have feelings for protagonist. But Tsukasa is a good one for an early on one based off
焦るところ
of
が
how they
ま
did
た怪しい。
it. Also, just
って
Tsukasa's
いうか、
character fits well for that.
私のイベント返
Just kind of more of a romantic-y kind of character. Anyway, give me my event back.
せ。焦るところがまた怪しい。っていうか、私のイベント返
I like that.
せ。なんだっていいけど、休み時間あと10分だよ。
I like that. No. Even though she doesn't actually say no, I think she actually goes like, "Whoa." Like, but it sounded so much like no, and it is kind of basically meaning no, so I went with it.
大変だ。って、あれ？はあ、なんですごく、はあ、
This is me.
眠たい。
Actually, not so much these days, but I've historically been a very sleepy person. Whoa, Tsukasa-san, you can't fall asleep now.
ここが限界だったか。相当早く起きてたもん。
Man.
ダメだね。ちゃんと眠らないと持たないよ。
Konata. Konata.
お前のせいだろ。ほら、司起こすの手伝え。
Before long, lunch break was over. Amidst all the fun, I have only one regret. I don't really remember what the bento tasted like. I wonder if she'll make it for me again. As I think this, I look over at Tsukasa-san. She gives me a bashful smile. Later that day... Phew, it's finally over. My throat, it's so dry. By the time practice had ended, it was 8 p.m. The moon had risen into the night sky. Even though we don't see it, but okay. Yes. Class ended, let's see, 5 hours ago? I think I've hit my limit. So the class gets out at 3. It's pretty good, pretty nice, pretty early. When I was in high school, class got out at like at 3:40 most days, so. Practice for the play is tougher than I thought. You're always moving around and speaking, and you have to repeat things constantly. The outcome is, of course, joint pain, trembling jaw, and a dry throat. If I don't get something to drink, I'll die. I've arrived at the vending machines. My salvation, my favorite place. However, I ran into the unthinkable. I don't have my wallet. It was around 3:40 in Canada. I think it's like depends on like the specific school sometimes. Like it's not even always a like where you live thing. It's like just the school you go to. But yeah, 3:40 seems to be pretty common for a lot of places, but I have heard it be earlier for different specific schools, right? Some schools would get out like at 2:30 or something like that, I think. But like the school day would start way earlier is how it would work. I don't have my wallet. Alright, I'll settle for water. Even just water will do. It's actually interesting, he doesn't have his wallet, right? Like, but like he specifically puts money to buy like a drink later if you play this route, like after, I guess if this isn't the first route you play. So somehow he like just straight up lost his wallet or something. Which is kind of crazy. Either that or like he left it, you know, obviously, like in the classroom or something. Alright, I'll settle for water. Even just water will do. But I will not settle for cold ginger tea. There has to be a water fountain nearby. Yes, there it is. There's one in that corner. Saved. I'll get some water and...
ダメだよ。そこ出ないよ。
Turned my head and Tsukasa-san was standing there. When did she get here?
衛生的に問題があるからって去年から出なくなったんだ
Man,
よ。
that water is gross. Is icky water. It's polluted. But I need water.
飲めるとこは食堂だけかな。でも今は閉まってるよ。
Nah, it's not closed, Tsukasa, because in other routes, or in the Minami route, they actually are able to go to the cafeteria to get a drink, so... Uh-oh. You can well, you could... Maybe it got out at a different time, right? Seriously? Ugh. I'd even drink toilet water at this point. Man, this guy's like a freaking dog.
喉が渇いてるの？だったらこれいらない？
You're really that thirsty? Then here, you want this? She presented me with a bottle of melon soda, which I'm not sure what... This is probably a reference to some brand, but I don't know what brand it is. It looks like it says like Panda or something, but I'm not sure. I didn't look too hard. I didn't research this too much. But it probably is based off some brand of Japanese drink. She presented me with a bottle of melon soda.
大好きなんだけど、でも全部飲めなくて。
And I do like that they keep it a consistent plot detail, or like a characterization detail, that Tsukasa likes melon soda specifically. Wanting to drink toilet water when thirsty and hot outside is real. Man, I've never gotten that bad. I've been pretty thirsty, but not that level. It's man, it's intense, I'm sure. So you've drank some of that already.
そうだね。やっぱり嫌だよね。
You have drinking toilet water, or that you've been that thirsty? that you've like had that desire, or like you're like, I would if I could. Man. You know, probably that happens a lot, unfortunately, like in like if your power goes out, or like your water like goes bad, like if you're in a blizzard or something and like the water goes out, and then like some of the only clean water you have left is like toilet water. Man, that's a rough situation to be in, though. Could be a reference to Fanta. I've seen that in Japanese soda machines. It's possible, right? Like Panda, and so it's, or Fanda. Like it could be any like thing. That's good idea, Yamato bro. You probably wouldn't want it then. No, I do. Honestly, I'm way too thirsty to care about that.
だったら、はいどうぞ。まだ冷たいよ。
Alright, then here you go. It's still cold.
あ、そろそろ行かないと。ごめん、お姉ちゃんを待たせてるの。
With a pitter-patter, Tsukasa-san ran off. Looks like death won't claim me today. She saved me big time. Giving a sigh of relief, I bring the bottle to my lips. Though the drink really was nothing special, it felt like the most amazing drink in the world. Phew, I drank it all in one go. Thanks, Tsukasa-san. How should I thank her? While pondering that, I look at the bottle in my hand. It was at that moment that I realized it. This was one of those so-called indirect kisses, right? You know, I don't think Kansatsu kiss is really... I've never... It was like only in like when I started... I think this was my introduction to the concept of Kansatsu kiss, because like I'd never heard of this. Because like, you know, normally the idea of like drinking something that somebody else's drink is just like... It's just considered like gross, right? It's just like, ew, you did that. It's not really considered a kiss thing. At least as far as I've ever known. I've never thought of it as a romantic thing, but I guess Japanese people do, right? No need to question it. That's exactly what this was. A no doubt about it, indirect kiss. Hey Meatball, you have direct kisses with Misao daily. But did Tsukasa-san realize that? No, she couldn't have. She's a bit of an airhead. I don't think... It's so rude. Tsukasa does realize it too, which is unfair of him to be like that. Anyway, I should go home. Someone saw me now. Yeah. My face was increasingly getting warmer. Looking at my reflection in the window as I walk, I could see that even my neck was red. He was like a real... He was a redneck. He was turning into a Texan, right? Like me, except my neck isn't red. It was just an indirect kiss. There's no reason to be blushing. Yeah, exactly. It's like really not a big deal. It must be a cultural thing. With such thoughts on my mind, I continue to walk back home. I mean, I guess there's sort of there's a romantic association with the idea of like, if you're really close to somebody, right? You don't mind drinking, like sharing drinks with people like that you like or whatever. Like that's a true thing, you know. But the Kansatsu kiss is like, yeah, it's definitely more like an anime Japanese thing. It's now been 5 minutes since I left school. The redness in my face is finally settling down. As I turned the corner, I noticed her. Is that Nagamori-san? It was a girl in the school's uniform, and she had familiar physical features. It had to be Nagamori-san. What is she doing here? This feels like something that really should have needed a CG, because like The implication is actually that Yamato is like probably much farther away. Because they're hormonal teenagers. That's also, I guess, a thing, right? It feels a little weird. I feel like I've... You know, like I'm 27, right? So it's like... It feels like recently I started to notice that I was like... Yeah, like I don't... I'm kind of out of that phase, right? Like stuff that like would have made me feel a certain way, like doesn't really do that anymore. Which is a weird thing to say. It really sounds really awkward, but I don't mean it like that. Perhaps she lives nearby, or maybe... Nagamori-san, are you looking at me? Do you need me for something? But anyway, the point is that Yamato's like meant to be way farther away, so it's like a little weird that she's just staring at us. Honestly, I'm so tired from practice that I just want to get home quickly and sleep. What should I do? After some consideration, I leave her be and go home. Yeah, I'll just leave her be and go home. I started walking again. I didn't expect her to say anything. Nagamori-san showed no signs of moving either. As I turned the corner, I tried looking back at her, but... Huh? She disappeared. Where did she go? Looking around the general vicinity, Nagamori-san was nowhere to be found. It was like she was erased from the scene. I don't see no adult tweaking at indirect kiss. They just want to go home after a long day at work, yeah. That is true. What am I trying to achieve here? Yeah, obviously it's like, yeah, teenager thing and anime thing. I'm trying to achieve here. I'm not being a stalker, am I? Get a restraining order put on him. That's enough of that. There's no need to stick around here any longer. After some consideration, I kiss her on the cheek. Nagamori-san, what are you up to? Surely you have some reason for being here. Why did she say something? Is she just shy? Or maybe she can't be bothered to. Oh well, if she really does have some business with me, I'm sure she'll tell me tomorrow. It's been rough all day. Would have been nice if the surprise from this morning was the only thing. 10:28 p.m. Man, he took like 2.5 hours to get home. It's insane. Wait and see. I'll just observe. If she needs me, I'm sure she'll call out to me. Alright, so I don't look suspicious. I'll pretend to be on my phone typing an email. Still, Nagamori-san didn't move. She didn't say anything to me either. And then, without me realizing... Huh? Nagamori-san is gone. Where did she go? I'd only been looking down at my phone for a few seconds. She had suddenly disappeared in that short period of time. Where did she go? Maybe over there? There's a side road leading into an alleyway close to where Nagamori-san was standing. I peeked into it, but she was nowhere to be found. What? That's the only way she could have gone. That's enough of that. There's no need to stick around here any longer. Okay, yeah, so... I read too much, but it's fine. Call out to her. I'll call out to her, I guess. I wanted to ask her why she was here and whether or not she needed me for something. I mean, presumably, right, like, she actually was here, like, at least to watch protagonist. Like, she did actually come over here with probably to at least see what the protagonist was doing. Based off of, yeah, like, the overall story. I slowly approached her while waving my arm to get her attention. Hey, Nagamori-san! I wasn't loud, but I also wasn't so quiet that she wouldn't be able to hear me. But why is she ignoring me? I mean, there's gotta be some reason she's here. As if trying to avoid me, she turned her back towards me and disappeared into the alleyway. When I looked down that way to try to follow her... Huh? She's making sure you do the right steps for the Misaru. Yeah, totally true, right? She's not there anymore. She's got to make sure you see that, right? You can't miss that opportunity. There's enough of that. There's no need to stick. Yeah, we've seen that, right? After I got home and had something to eat, I laid down for a bit. Well, what should I do now? I knew the answer. I pulled the script out of my bag. I have to read this carefully so I can memorize my lines perfectly. So much freedom. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, I stayed out pretty late in high school, but it was because I had, like, events at school, and, like, I wouldn't have been able to just go home, like, whenever I wanted. Calling me some practice late into the night in order to perform at her level. I'll need to put in the same level of effort. Should I speak my lines out loud? Although, you know, like, there's some people in high school that have some insane freedom. Like, I remember when I was in high school, like, there would be like 16-year-olds or like sophomores in high school that would be like, I'd be in class, and then they would be talking about like how the night before they, like, first off, they were like, they had their own cars at 16, and then they would be like, oh yeah, last night we were out and we were like got lost and we were out driving. And it's like, what the heck were you? First off, what the heck were you doing at 16? What the heck were you doing at 16? Just like going out and on a school night, just driving by yourself, where who knows where. But you know, it's crazy. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. And I was like, man, what the heck? What the heck? Relatively, I mean, I was relatively like, I don't know, you call it sheltered or whatever, but you know, it's like, I wasn't involved in any of that sort of stuff. Did I speak my lines out loud? However, I couldn't bring myself to do it. Even though nobody's around, it stresses me out. Makes me feel embarrassed and scared. But I have to do it. If I don't, it'll cause problems for everyone. And it was a little fun. I had parties and all, but as long as I'd be home the next day, I'd be fine. I said I'd be home the next day. Man, Meatball, you were out doing stuff. My chest is tightening. I'm feeling a bit embarrassed. But this is no time to be embarrassed. It shouldn't be too difficult. It certainly isn't impossible. Yeah, I had band events too. I was in band too. And I would, oh man, there was some rough nights because of band. There was one time we got home at 4 a.m. and we had to go to school the next day. So we like literally like went home, slept for like an hour, and then went back to school. It was terrible. Hey, Chun Chuns. I know, it was the worst. Because it was in Texas, right? So it was like it was a football game that was like halfway across the state, right? So it was it's terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, that's right. For this next line, I'll speak louder and put some feeling into it. This body is a circuit specialized to use this one magic from the start. So this is Unlimited Blade Works, right? Like Shiro says this like during the battle against Gilgamesh. Although he also says that line like during the Berserker fight, but it's like slightly different. So I think that this is the Unlimited Blade Works variant of it. Or not, it's both an Unlimited Blade Works, but like different fights, right? It's the Gilgamesh fight version, I mean. Yes, Mom, but stop listening in on me. Yeah, it's this LARPing thing that all the kids are into. He's a LARPer. It's not, I'm just acting. And I don't have time to explain all that to Mom. I'm just LARPing. I'm just pretending to like Lucky Star, even though all I've seen is one episode. Or I guess he'd be a key like Star LARPer, right? I like how the mom's voice is typical older lady voice you hear in anime. Yeah, it's because it's voiced by the typical older lady generic voice, right? It's Kujira, right? So, all right, now for the next scene. Oh, an email. Let's see. Ah, it's from Tsukasa-san.
頑張ってね。
Do your best.
今日の練習も大変だったね。明日はコナちゃんとのキキース診断ね。頑張ってね。 おやすみなさい。
This had to intentionally have... Guys, I made typos. Oh, no. These typos are intentional. Today's practice sure was tough. Tomorrow, the kiss scene. You can even hear it go, the kiss scene.
今日の練習も大変だったね。明日はコナちゃんとのキキースシ
Yeah,
ーン
you
だ
hear
ね。
the kiki scene. Tomorrow is the kiki scene with Kona-chan. Do your best. Good night. Tsukasa is very cute. She's one of my... I like Ko and like Misao and Hiyori more, but like Tsukasa is a very good character. It's riddled with typos. Is she nervous? It fits Tsukasa. It misses like 10 emoticons. It's riddled with typos. Is she nervous? But I'm the one who should be nervous. You're not sure who her VA is? It's Kaori Fukuhara, right? Is that correct? Tsukasa, right? Yeah, Kaori Fukuhara. Tsukasa would use emoticons. It's totally true. And honestly, I'm extremely nervous. I'm going to be kissing Konata-san during practice tomorrow. Maybe. Although I think in reality, the only character that does that in this game is Konata during episode 5 when you talk to her on like Soul Link Messenger. What do I do? Seriously, what do I do? I have to do it. But can I? Given how Konata-san's been handling this, I can just follow her lead and it'll probably work out. Still, we're not actually lovers. Tsukasa-san, will you forgive me? I realize what I just said. Why Tsukasa-san? It's not like I'm dating her or anything. Yet. But I'm feeling sick for some reason. Could it be? Is it that I don't want to kiss Konata-san in front of her? But why? How? Concisely and specifically. Give me the reason. Wonder if her other roles sound like Tsukasa? I don't know if I've heard Kaori Fukuhara's other like things. What does she voice? Maybe I have heard her. I know that generally, like, unless the voice actor is like really varied. Oh wait, she does Mamori Minamoto from Tokyo Mirage Sessions? That's interesting. Yeah, so I know her from this. But she doesn't sound like Tsukasa if I remember correctly. So, at least in that case, no, she doesn't sound like her. She sounds pretty different in that role. Oh, and then this character? Yeah, I don't remember her sounding like Tsukasa. You still need to play Tokyo Mirage Sessions? It's a pretty good game. I think out of like kind of the Atlas games of that era, Tokyo Mirage Sessions was probably like my second favorite after. I guess no. Like I like Persona 4 more, and I like Persona 3 more probably, but like Tokyo Mirage Sessions was pretty good. I probably like it more than Persona 5. Persona 5 was good, but not my favorite. People say it's not... I don't know why... I think people say it's not good because they expected something different from a Shin Megami Tensei crossover with Fire Emblem. Like, people had something different in mind, right, when it came to that. And so people just don't want to, like, accept it for what it is. But, like... Tokyo Mirage Sessions is basically like Persona 4-ish if Persona 4 was all about idols only. It's very Persona 4 like, I think, in terms of the vibes. Where's the Fire Emblem part come in? It's because you have basically stands, right? Instead of having personas, you basically have stands. And those stands are Fire Emblem characters. And by stands, I mean like the JoJo stands. Right, so... Why? How? Give me the reason. I can't be worrying about all that. I need to practice my lines. But yeah, Togen Raw Sessions is super underrated, I think. I also really like that the Itsuki, like the protagonist, like he's voiced by the same person that voices Kodaka from Haganai. And Haganai is like one of my favorite animes, so yeah, I like that part. I have that too, so. And so I picked up the script and pick up the script and get into bed. The kiss scene is scene 58, right? Kiss aside, I still have to memorize my lines. But no matter how many times I read it, nothing would stick. I'm unable to memorize anything. Why, Tsukasa-san? Why? Those words stuck with me for the next 5 minutes. I couldn't think of anything else. I ended up putting the script away after that. Laying in bed, I closed my eyes. But I can't sleep. When I close my eyes, I keep seeing Tsukasa-san's face. She was staring at me. He was seeing apparitions, right? The Tsukasa apparitions. She wouldn't stop staring. Looked like she was holding back tears. Why? Something about this doesn't make sense. So a sleepless night turns to dawn. Man, I don't think I've ever been like that level of nervous to like literally stay up all night. Let's be intense. Good morning. I mean, I've been nervous and like stayed up late because of that, but like never that bad. Good morning. You sure look awfully tired. Oh, yeah, I didn't sleep very well. It wasn't just that I didn't sleep well. I didn't get any sleep at all last night. It's got the panda eyes. You can see dark circles on your eyes. Yeah, I'll just pass out. Like, it doesn't matter like how like nervous I am. It's neither. I couldn't sleep because well, it's more like I couldn't sleep because I don't know. He's trying to say it, but then he stops himself, right? What? Whatever. It's nothing. I couldn't sleep because I kept thinking about the kiss scene. I definitely can't say that. I really don't want them thinking I'm just some horny teenager who can't control himself. He says that and then proceeds to explain it. He then proceeds to explain it as I was too aroused to fall asleep. Man. That's impossible. I fall asleep in class all the time. Yeah, I know. But can I even stay awake? The answer? Hell no. Before morning was over, I got clobbered 5 times. Unlucky Sisters! I love Unlucky Sisters. I think thoughts on Unlucky Sisters are a bit divisive, but personally, I'm a big fan. Welcome to Unlucky Sisters. I'm your host, Hinata Miyakawa, and... Although, it does start off with a really strange and cryptic Unlucky Sisters. They share one brain still. Yeah, they're such a good duo. They really are. They work great together. This is such a strange and cryptic one. Even to this day, I don't know if I properly translated it perfectly. Because it just kind of comes out of nowhere.
ゆえに我を姉と呼ぶ。要望が同一であれば中身も同質と思うたか。
Like the significance of this segment is really confusing to me. It's like, why is she talking about this? Do you think looking the same on the outside? They don't even look the same on the outside. Would make us the same on the inside?
何それ、お姉ちゃんキャラ違うよ。それは主観と客観の違いよ。日陰ちゃん、理解しなきゃ。そんなの理解できないよ。お姉ちゃん同人誌の読みすぎ。いいな、断じていいな。すべては次元軸の根高から起こる事象の乱れによるものだ。
Red versus blue, yeah. It's like, man, she just says, they just come out here and just throw some really
つま
cryptic
り
stuff
世
at
界
you.
が違う。つまり性質が違う。
Because like this kind of makes sense in the grander scheme of the story, but like
パッと見天真爛漫なキャラが
the fact that they're just giving this to
アイ
you,
ドルに大チェンジ。
yeah, appearance, I suddenly drastically changed into a poison spewing out, like, it's crazy.
意もしないキャラクターがさも最初からいるというように大暴れ。
And then this is also like some like they're like dropping some really cryptic lore to you.
ああ、恐ろしや世界と時間のズレ。ああ、恐ろしやメディアの違い。最後のは事象の違いに入るの？
Yeah, oh my gosh.
どちらかというと事象じゃなくて大人の事情ね。
Oh my gosh. They just really just
誰
give
が
you
う
this.
まいこと言えと言ったのよ。
They should be able to afford decent with TV show host salaries. Yeah, they do, right? Hikage gets meat once a week.
あらあら、もうこんな時間。今日はこれでおしまい。
Again, they do so many hints. I just keep thinking about this. Like the episode 1 gives you so many hints that there's more to the story that's left unanswered, and like play more. They throw you this, they throw you all the Yamato appearances, man.
皆さん、さようなら。これいつまで続くの？ 大丈夫ですか？
No, I'm not okay. Yeah, kind of, I guess. It was now 4 o'clock sharp. After school practice had just begun. Shoot, this is really bad. I'm not okay at all. Yeah, I replayed the save file. Like, the game tells you, like, so many... I mean, it only explicitly tells you one time, but, like, it gives you so many, like, clues. Hints that there's more to the game. I'm all out of it. I can't remember my lines.
それでは練習を始めます。まずは昨日の終わりから。はーい、今日もよろしく。
Hey, Konata. I do like her Saber cosplay. It's pretty good.
体調でも悪いの？
We're Lucky Star anime fans. We skip over that Miyakawa stuff. Remember this line. Kiss yourself. It's not that. Let's get started. Well, some of them watch Miyakawa Family Hunger, right? So once I'm on stage, my nerves will kick in. Surely that'll eliminate any sleepiness. Yeah, I think it will. But in reality, that was wishful thinking. That
すごいあくび。何時に寝たの？
was a huge yawn. When did you go to sleep last night? Hey, Kona Kabisteru, or like Indie Gotcha is like a name you went by before. I remember you. Hey, great to see you again. I don't know. I might have pulled an all-nighter.
何それ、練習できるの？
I can. Or rather, I will.
それでは行きますよ。3、2、1、スタート。
I'm sure it won't be that bad. There's no reason to think I can't do it. This body is a magical power powered up to use this one magic from the start.
こういう言い方はなんですが、セリフ覚えてますか？
That's odd. I'm sure I said it correctly yesterday.
だよね、完璧だ
To
った
fill your
よ。
dark soul with light! Yeah, it was perfect then. Yeah, they started using the ats, right? Like the handles instead of the display names for YouTube chat.
やはり体調が悪いのでは、先の場面を練習しましょうか？
Thankfully, I was the most popular, like, account that was named Timepiece Master when they did the handles, so I was able to get it even though other channels existed before me. How am I doing? I'm doing great. You know, I was doing pretty bad earlier. I was like pretty upset about episode 4, like reception. It seemed like people didn't really play it that much, but like now I'm doing great. I feel a lot better. Looking forward to episode 5 and 6 and 7. Yeah, but right now we're playing through all of RGO to celebrate 6 years. 6 years of the video series, so be fun all month long. Let's not be feeling well. How about we go back to the previous scene? Nah, I'm fine. Please, let me try again. However...
カット。ダメです。今のは全然違う場面のセリフです。
Hey, I mean, like, when it comes to messing up lines, Misao did the same thing in the Misao route, and we didn't give her so much attitude.
本当にどうしちゃったの？っていうか、やる気ある？
Like, they're so, like, mean to, like, they're so hard on him. It's like, are you even trying? It's like, man, like, this is his second day of practice.
眠たい？休んだ方がいいよ。
And they know he's tired. They know he's tired, too, so it's like, what's their problem? No, I'm fine. If I were to rest now, I'd probably be out cold. I don't know if I could wake up until the following morning.
もしかしてキスシーン？
I can only imagine what the look on my face said. Play it cool? Shoot, she's over target? Bingo? Or maybe just complete bewilderment? Regardless, I was at a loss for words. She had correctly identified the source of the problem. The kiss scene. Yes, the kiss. I don't want to kiss you, but it's a hug.
やっぱりそんなにやりたくないの？だから今日はこんななんだ。
It's not that. It's just...
何？理由を教えてよ。
I can't say it. She found out that I was thinking about that. If you found out what I was thinking about last night, Why did he plays in these scenarios of a kiss scene? I mean, it's pretty common, right? Although, obviously, I think actually doing the kiss for real... I guess it depends. Like, in high school, it feels like they probably would... It's like if you want to, like, if everyone's okay with it, then sure. Otherwise, don't do it, right? Fake it, right? What awaits me is something even more embarrassing than a misunderstanding. It might even be soul-crushing.
私だけならともかくみんなにまで迷惑かけてるんだよ。もうちょっと真剣にやってくれないと困るよ。
It's like, again, like he messes up, he has a one bad day and they're instantly just like, you're gonna screw this up for everybody and it's all gonna be your fault. Forget the fact that Kagami, you know, sprained her ankle and like we were brought in as like a substitute actor. Like forget all that. Like it's gonna be your fault because you had one bad day.
まあまあ、こうだったら落ち着けって。
So it's like, you know, Yeah, Konata does need to chill out.
だって
But to be fair, everyone else is ganging up
真
on
が
him
嫌と
too.
かそんな理由で劇を台無しにしたくないよ。
Of course, girls blame the guy as some. We live in a society. Yeah, someone can't do a damn kiss scene.
気持ちはわかるわよ。
At least Kagami seems to have some sense of like feeling bad about it, and it's like, no, we need to take it back a little bit.
なんで今日は調子が悪いの？本当にキスシーンのせい？
It's because I pulled an all-nighter, so.
それ嘘でしょ。私とのキスシーン嫌なの？
And what's even the problem? Like, you know, it's like just don't do the kiss scene. But it's because he's like lying about it. He's like being, you know, like, oh, it's not that. It's really not that. I know this isn't good. I know I'm causing problems.
だったら理由を言ってキスシーンの何が嫌なの？
But I mean, this kind of like drama over stuff that's kind of really stupid when you like look at it from a distance is very much like high school type antics, right? It would have been a cool detail if when you play this scene, MC remembers the lines better. Yeah, it would have been interesting. Because, well,
もういい。
I mean, the answer you may be looking for there, if it's a cop out, but the argument you guess you can make is the flow, time, right? Like makes it so that way, like to a degree, things have to play out the same way, right? Like you can't have too much variation because that would disrupt the flow of time. But anyway, do whatever the hell you want.
コナちゃん、どこ行くの？
But yeah, it would have been nice if maybe you had like one of the later, like if you played Kagami route, like he would have remembered the lines perfectly. Just in general, if like some of these like scenes that stay the same were actually different in different routes, that would have been pretty cool.
帰る。なんかもうどうでもいい。そんな。お姉ちゃん、ユキちゃん、コナちゃん
Yeah,
止めて。
Kanata is acting pretty crazy here. But the idea, right, is like
行かせてやんなさい。言っても聞かないだろうしさ。
she's like she really like wound herself up over the whole like, I'm going to, you know, get you to kiss me. I'm gonna, you know, that sort of thing. Like I'm going to get you to do the kiss scene, right? And I'm gonna like do this whole romance route thing. Like she got really carried away, and she's just, it's making her toxic, right?
それに問題の原因は泉さんではあり
And
ま
so
せん
after
し
that, she like realizes, right after this scene, she starts to realize that's like, oh man, I was taking it too far. But it's also Miyuki, oh my gosh. And Izumi-san's not the source of the problem. It's like, come on, Miyuki, that's so bad. It is. Like, everyone, like, even the story recognizes that it's Konata's issue. Like, it was Konata's problem. She's the one that's, like, being too dramatic about it. She's the one that's insisting that they have to do the kiss scene. I guess it's Ayano as well, but, you know. I wanted to run away right then and there and never come back to the school. He's being bullied. Bullying can lead to suicide, guys, so don't do it. I can't do something like that. I can't betray everyone. That just causes you more problems. He also has this, like, you've only known these people for, like, 4 days. It's okay, dude. You don't have to. If you have toxic friends, you don't need to stick with them.
残念ですが今日は解散しましょう。それから
What?
どういう事情があるかは存じません。ただ
Please take
責任は取ってい
responsibility
ただき
for
ます
it.
よ。
Yes, I will. That really is what I want to do.
その言葉を聞いて安心しました。それでは皆さん、また明日。
They really added when it's yeah, they definitely did want the drama here, right? Like ultimately that's kind of what it is. They went a little too hard, I would say. They went a little harder than they can really justify with the story, as they've set it up, right? Like I see the reasoning, right? The idea is Konata wound herself up and got really passionate about the Fate play. Like she's really excited about it. They kind of also do this, explore this a little bit with the meat. I was about to say the meatball route, the Misao route. That like Misao was really like everyone was really excited about this play, and like everyone's kind of just on edge because Kagami getting injured like really messed up all the plans, right? Right. So that it does make sense, right? Everyone's very passionate about this play. Everyone really wants this play to happen. They've been working on it so hard. You know, they want it to be exactly the way that they want it to be, right? It's already a compromise to have protagonist even be in the play at all. So it's like, we can't be compromising on like the kiss scene now too. It's like, it's too far. It's too far. And so even Miyuki feels that way to a degree, which is why she's being toxic as well. So like, it makes sense. It makes sense when you think about it, but it is like, man, they did go pretty hard. Yeah. You know, but no, I totally understand. Like, I think they should have done a little bit better to explain that a little better. Because it does kind of feel like it comes out of nowhere, but I can see the reasoning. I can see how it all came, like what they were going for. I'm so stupid. Really am the worst. It's been nearly 10 minutes since I left school. Still, how long was I going to keep saying stuff like that? It really is true. It's so embarrassing. Still, at the time I couldn't help it, honest. I actually come to realize something. Do I really want to do the kiss scene? And do I like her? Which her am I referring to? There's no time to think about that right now. After all, this is common dialogue that shows up in every route, so I'm not allowed to be specific. Still, I still don't know whether or not these feelings were love. And if so, whether it was just as friends or something more. What should I do? What would put things back to how they were before? There's no clear answer, yeah, Ramato. There's no clear answer there. She appeared right in front of me. Yesterday she had her back turned. Today she faces me. That person was Nagamori-san. Though there's one conclusion, there are infinite routes leading to it. Again. If you know, you know. Even this, the one thing they all have in common is like a thing that comes back near the end of the game. So yeah, the regret that can't be left behind. Wait a second, what does that mean? It's better if you don't know, even if you were to learn of it. You are of the now. Nagamori-san, quick question. What do you mean by now? Or what's the conclusion, mate? What's the conclusion exactly? That's not what I meant. What is it the conclusion of? I can't understand without knowing that. Quick question. A kiss. How about a kiss for luck? You've got to be kidding. Also, the you'll understand whether you like it or not is like really... I know I keep... for the people who don't always know the whole story of this game, right? For the people who don't know the full story of this game, I am a little... sorry for being so cryptic and always referring to like stuff that happens later, but... It's like, man, when you see these lines and you know the whole story, you're like... That kind of goes hard. What do you mean by regret? Tsukasa's footsteps and her panting never sounded like she was trying to run and catch up to my... I don't know what it is. Can't you give me a real answer? What do you mean by now? That's not what I meant. I mean, what now are you specifically talking about? And then also this line, the fact that it again happens in the first loop, right? Implies that maybe the first loop that you play through isn't actually the first loop in general. Right, as Baristas kind of said, maybe this is actually the second, right? The second time is actually like what you're playing now. I don't remember. I mean, it makes sense actually for other reasons too. Like, this is really, really good video essay type stuff. I need to, maybe I really need to start writing some of that, even if I don't do the video right away. Because there's a lot of interesting things to think about there. I'll remember that. I'll remember? That doesn't make any sense. Free material, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense the first loop player plays. I mean, it already, yeah, there's just in general, right? There's that too, right? Yamato is in the state that she's in, right? Kind of confirms that, actually. It kind of actually, yeah, it guarantees that. Yeah. Looking forward to the video essay that's longer than your 100% playthrough coming soon. It wouldn't be that long. I would keep it shorter. But it could be like, you know, like we're talking over hour length. Like it could be pretty long. Turning around, I see Tsukasa-san panting heavily. God, Yamato is so cool. It's so true. The first love must have been a Misaura. Of course it would be. We all know that canonically what happens is that protagonist, you know, ditches main four and starts dating Misao. Is everything okay? What happened? We're gonna see Misao show up in Konatsu's 30s, and it's gonna be she's gonna be married to a person who, I mean, she's gonna be married to Meatball. Let's put it that way. They'll say it's protagonist or something, but like we know who it really is. It's turning him on. I mean, yeah, probably. Should have guessed. Hold on a second. I'm talking to Nagamori-san right now. Turning back around, sure enough, she was gone. Nagamori-san had disappeared. Again? Why does this always happen? And then Yamato Bro's like, yes! Protagonist, obviously you married Yamato. Like, I like that. Like, as an actual answer, I like that idea. But I don't think that probably actually happened. It's more, I don't know. I actually feel like if they ever brought back Yamato as a character, like, properly, and, like, if she showed up in Konatsu 30, they could do that. There's nothing between me and Nagamori-san. You're mistaken about that too. I mean, even if you weren't, we'd be through at this point. Because I'm so sleep deprived. It's because I was staying up late and time got away from me. You just say I was staying up late trying to remember my lines. The question is whether or not the B route of Kuroi's. Yeah, I actually really like to. I guess we don't know, right? But like, I really like to think that that was actually canonical. It probably isn't, because it would cause problems for Animate's brand to have to be like that. But I like the idea that she went on to actually stay with Anime Tensho. Those words were so harsh to hear. Tsukasa-san looks so hurt. How can I not trust you? Especially if you're making a face like that. So you'll tell me? Oh, it might be hard to tell you specifically. No, don't do that. Telling someone other than you is kinda... But telling you is also... Misawa or Yamato, Yaoi versus Yuri. It's not Yaoi versus Yuri. Both are heterosexual like relationships. It's either protagonist X Misawa or protagonist X Yamato. Or you're saying it's like Yaoi versus Yuri. Yeah. I mean, it might freak you out or make you hate me.
よくわかんないけど、でも私嫌う理由なんて何もないよ。だから話して誰にも言わないからね。
By the way, Tsukasa-san, did you run all the way here just to ask me?
それもあるけど、とりあえず励ましてあげたいなって思って。
Tsukasa-san gave a bashful smile as she said that. I guess that makes sense, right? Like, she was probably the least mean, right, to everybody, to protagonist during that last scene. She was more just like, why are you like this? Like, are you sleepy? Tsukasa-san gave a bashful smile as she said that. Seeing it made all the mixed feelings in my heart evaporate. Thank you. Guess there's no excuse then. Now I have to tell you. Yeah, I don't want to cause any more trouble. And now I have a nice incentive too.
教えて。昨日の夜何があったの?
Okay. So it was after I got home. Yeah, Konata and Miyuki were the most harsh, right? So.
へえ、そういうことだったの?
Again, I do really appreciate that they kind of wrote this route to make sense with it being like a first route. Like, they did a good job at tying it better into the kind of what you would have experienced up to this point, because they know that you could potentially see this one first. Hey, don't be so loud.
ごめん。でも、そうだったんだ。
I'm really sorry. I said it'd freak you out, didn't I? Miyuki makes sense considering how much stress she's under carrying the whole... Yeah, it makes sense too, like when you think about it like that. And also what I was saying earlier. But, yeah, it still is like, man. Because, yeah, the Miyuki in general is kind of harsh because of that. You see that in episode 2, you see it in Yuki route. You see it... Mostly those two routes. You see it a little in episode 5, but not too much. It's that weird email. It had so many typos. It made you crash out. It's not your fault. That email made me happy. It really cheered me up.
ありがとう。できたら返信してくれるともっと嬉しいかも。
If possible, maybe it'd make you happier if you gave me replies. That's such a cute thing for... Because she says that in such a... You know that she's saying that in such a... Like, she's not saying that passive-aggressively. Like, she's saying that very, like, wholesomely. It's such a good line. I like that. Sorry. Next time I will. You can count on that.
でも、
And she's also being a little more forward there. It's really good.
それに悲しそうだったんだよね。
I guess my imagination was just running wild. Sorry for thinking such strange things.
でもそれ当たってるかも。
What do you mean? This is such a good scene. Oh, I'm sorry.
ちょっと待ってて。
This is like one of the best scenes in all of the romance routes, in my opinion. It just hits you. It's like just happens out of nowhere. It's good. Tsukasa-san didn't close her eyes for some reason. What's wrong? Did something happen? Tsukasa-san didn't answer. But there has to be some reason for this. Her mutter breaks the silence. Tsukasa-san's face becomes increasingly upset. What is she doing? Why on earth is happening? She's getting all anxious looking. What's the problem? Tsukasa-san, what's wrong? Is something bothering you? And then... Mumbling and sobbing, she couldn't get words out. Then glistening droplets appeared. Tears emerged from Tsukasa-san's eyes. So that's, yeah, I actually really agree that the scene is really wholesome. Like, this scene is could have been like weird, but like it comes across really, really great because it's Tsukasa. Because you know that when she's like, it's very genuine, like the way that she's feeling about this. What's wrong? What happened?
ダメ。そんなの。なんかやだ。
What is it? What do you hate?
ごめんね。キスするとこ考えたの。
Right. Oh, is there not a double space there? Oh my gosh. I need to fix that. But yeah, this is a really great moment because like it's like Tsukasa's getting all caught up in her feelings. Okay, fixed that. Because it's like she got so caught up in her feelings for protagonist that she was like expecting this to be like a romantic like moment in her head, and then it didn't turn out the way that she thought it was gonna be. And she's just like, it's a really interesting feeling, right? She's like she's upset that it didn't happen, but she's also upset that she even kind of like had that expectation and she feels bad about it. Like it's really great, all the complex feelings there that are happening right now. You were gonna kiss me? You were going to kiss me?
他の人とキスするの。そしたら不安で悲しくて。
Because yeah, if it was handled by a different character, this could have come across as like weird or like entitled, right? But like it comes across really good here.
ごめんね。変なこと想像したね。それに泣いちゃって。ごめん。
It's okay. Anyway, so that's what that was? I thought I had done something wrong. Although the protagonist reacts to this in such a strange way.
ごめんね。けど、こんなの初めて。すごく不思議で。それに。
And?
内緒なの。まだわかんないから。
Then I like that, right? She has feelings for him. Tsukasa-san gave another embarrassed smile.
とにかく理由がわかってほっとしたかも。
But it doesn't fix the problem. How can I get Konosuke-san to forgive me?
大丈夫だよ。コナちゃんだって仲直りしたいって考えてるよ。
You think so?
私たち友達だもん。それぐらいはわかるよ。
So what should I do? You think you could ask her to meet me so we can talk?
それも大丈夫。お姉ちゃんとユキちゃんが頑張ってくれてるもん。
Huh? What does that mean?
明日まで待って。絶対に仲直りさせてあげるから。ね。
The next day. So there's actually an alternative dialogue, right? If you're not on track to get the good ending, and you see that scene, it's a little different. Notably, it does not have the Tsukasa crying scene, so it's like way worse. all of the variants, the bad variants, are pretty unremarkable, except for the Yutuko one. But yeah. So I gotta make sure I don't skip past it on accident. It happens after he tells, like, that he was too aroused to sleep or whatever. It happens right before it happened. Like, right before the...
なんで私が出てく
This
る
is how everything looks to me when Misao's not on screen. Just like, just fast forward through it all. Or maybe what?
わかんないけど
Right.
なんか不思議だよね
So instead of like the, oh, I think you might be right. Yeah.
でもなんで私が出てくるの
Yeah, it's just like, and yeah, this line.
も
That's where
し
it
かしたら
starts.
正夢とかそれともわかんないけどなんか不思議だよね
Sure is mysterious.
とにかく理由が分かってほっとした
Yeah, it's not very remarkable. They just kind of do that instead of. I mean, in general, like that, it follows that password or that. It follows that pattern. I don't know why I said password. Where instead of it being like you get some insight into like the characters maybe having feelings for you or protagonist, and instead is like just like, oh, you must have just been like, you know, you just were nervous about the play or whatever it is. They usually do something like that. The next day.
ひなたと日陰のアンラッキーシスター皆さん不幸ですか誓いの宮川ひなたと
I'm surprised they don't have the feeling unlucky everyone. Like they don't do that like tagline. I think any other point. This is the only time they do that.
同じく誓いの宮川日陰だよ最初のコーナーは突撃隣の昼ご飯
I love that. The Tonari no Hirugohan is like based off Tonari no Bangohan, which is such a crazy premise for a show. If you don't know about this Japanese show, it's like, do I still have the translator's notes? Like, does the video still work? Hopefully it does. I'd like to show that quickly. Tonari no Bangohan. It's a good show, or it's kind of it's good. Maybe it's a little weird, but it's an odd show. Tonari no Bangohan. So I think yeah, it's just like TV recording. But like the idea is that like literally just some dude he's not some dude, but you know, like he's some Japanese TV person. They just go to like random people's houses and just like, you're on Tonari no Bangohan, and they just freeload. They just eat dinner with random people. So he's gonna go to this person's house and just be like, sup, what's for dinner? Yeah, they just literally just show up. I mean, it could be, you know, reality TV type stuff where they knew in advance this was gonna happen, but like, I don't know what that is. That's what he says. I don't know what Tonari no Bangohan is. Yeah, well, I don't know how much of this I can watch without getting in trouble, but I mean, it's all on YouTube, right? But the idea is, you know, they eat and they talk about like, oh, you know, like, oh, this is my family recipe or whatever. It's an interesting show. See, that's what this is referencing. Konoto when she's at protagonist's place, yeah. It's Tonari no Asagohan.
さてさて今日お邪魔するのはあれ離れて座るカップル発見あれって喧嘩してんのなんかやばげな雰囲気だよ
They don't actually do that, but I like the idea that they would have, I like the idea that maybe we could have had some scenes where like Hikage and Hinata were at the school, or like you see them walking around like trying to film a segment for the variety show. That would have been cool if they had done that. You could never get away. Yeah. At least not. not uninvited like that, you know. Get shot. Guess this is my chance. What the heck do I do? The answer is obvious. Apologize to Konoto-san. How could it be anything else? Tip only works in Japan. I wonder what must be going through everyone's minds. Konoto-san will be asked to go up to the rooftop during lunch. Then we'll work things out. An ordinary plan for an extraordinary situation. The only problem is, how exactly do I patch things up with her? To be honest, I haven't the slightest idea. Glancing over at Konoto-san, she had a sullen expression as she silently ate a cornet. We're roughly 3 meters apart. That's right on the edge between being close enough to talk and too far away to talk. Seriously, what do I do? I can't just sit here and do nothing. Talking is communication. Communication is the first step towards patching things up. So I really ought to say something. But how? What do I say? Do a 360 and walk away from her. After giving it some thought, I decided to talk about anime, talk about manga, talk about video games. So talk about anime. Interestingly, talk about anime gives you Konoto favorability regardless of the route. It does nothing, except it does nothing unless you're in Konoto route. So it just exists to make Konoto route a little easier. Talk about video games. Hey, did you hear about that game that just came out? Shokan Shoujo? Right, so that's like a game that V-Ridge, the developer of this game, like released around the same time as Rogaku no Tosai. I don't actually know much about that game. I don't think much is known about that game online at all. So it may be interesting one day to check that game out, just to see like what it even is. I think it's like an RPG though. It's like not a visual novel, as far as I understand.
ごめん、ゲーム嫌いなの。
Sorry, I hate video games. Oh, I see. Sorry. She went back to eating lunch in silence. Wait a minute, you were just playing one earlier. She even has a poster of Shokan Shoujo in her room in this game. Whoa, truth came out. There's no way Konoto-san hates video games. It's extremely obvious that the opposite is true. Stupid, 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 stupid. I'm so stupid. I let her ruin my chance to talk. What a blunder. I hope someone was fired for that blunder. A fatal one at that. I'm appalled by my own stupidity. Crap, this is going terribly. How am I going to make up with her now? I mean, the fact that she actually, like, she responds only slightly better to the anime question. But I guess that was good enough for her. So, did you read the manga about that Lelouch? I forget if it's Lelouch, right? But like, I forget. It was like spelled a little differently in Japanese. It's like Lelouch or something like that instead of Lelouch. Anyway, that came out the other day. Sure was interesting.
ごめん、まだ見てない。ネタバレだから言わないで。
Sorry, I haven't yet. You'll just spoil it, so don't say anything. I see. Well, I guess that can't be helped. Yeah. With that, the conversation ended. Mission failed big time. That line from her is still funny. Like that you'll just spoil it, so don't say anything. Didn't have to be that way. I should have said, next time I'll lend it to you. That would have kept the conversation going. Good luck trying that now with my sucky speaking skills. All I can do now is hope for a miracle. Talk about anime. So, last night's anime, huh? Yeah, she's like slightly interested. What about it? Brain Lagoon, I think it was. Did you see it last night? So this is like brain powered and also Gurren Lagann.
見てない。っていうかあれは日曜朝。
I didn't. That one airs on Sunday mornings. Huh? Oh, really?
曜日くらい確かめなよ。
Man. With that, the conversation ended. That couldn't have gone any worse. I made a fatal error, and yet... You got favorability with Konata for that. It's going terribly. How am I going to make up there now? A heartfelt apology? Get on my knees and beg? I'll do whatever it takes. But I have to handle this with care. Right now the mood won't let me do anything. Just ask her about Misao and tell her how cute. That's definitely not gonna work. She's gonna get mad. She's gonna go like all submission is a princess's way if you do that. It will, trust me. I'll wait for the right moment. I need to find an opening. I anxiously rack my brain to think of a topic Konato-san would like to talk about. What came to my mind was, of course, anime, games, manga, stuff like that. But hang on. Will I be able to talk about these things on Konato-san's level? Come to think of it, I only got into anime and games quite recently. I'm no match for Konato-san. Shoot, I don't see a way to continue the conversation. She doesn't seem willing to talk either. What do I do? Dosuru ore! Dosuru ore! Dosuru no yo! If only this was like those commercials and it ended here. It's like the life card commercials I've showed 2 streams ago. They did this in the Miyuki, like when you run into Miyuki, right? So it's like those commercials where they have different variants, right? And they pick the different cards and it shows like what happens in the situation. Fight. Yeah, we should fight Konato. It's a good idea. Is there no way out of this deadlock? With this on my mind, I glance back over at Konato-san. It's it's really a heavy reference to those commercials. Life card. Oh, chocolate is spilling out of her cornet. Fight Konato. That's typical. But 2 things were different today. First, Kagami-san and the others weren't there to make her aware of this. Second, even if someone did tell her, it's too late to stop the chocolate from falling out. What is it? Konato-san plus soul and expression plus me looking plus chocolate spilling out equals bad. No time to explain. I stretch out my arm. If all goes to plan, the chocolate will land on me instead. What? No, you've got it all wrong. I'm catching the chocolate spilling out of your cornet. Sorry. I was just in a hurry. You mean what happened yesterday? Ho, color me surprised. I was very I think on an earlier translation of this I did make it like the "oh, so you're approaching me" thing, but it's not really what she says here. I did like that previous version of that line. But yeah. Oh, color me surprised. Straight going. Cuz it makes she's being like she's making fun of him for that. Take this seriously, please. What if I said what if I said I wanted to tell you what really happened? I wasn't lying about that. It's just there's more to it. And so, I told Konato-san all about what happened 2 nights ago. That's everything. And that's no lie. Yeah, too aroused to sleep. Man, that guy, he's gotta like go to a doctor or something if he was aroused for that long. He was aroused for more than 4 hours. For sure. You just had to say that, didn't you? But yeah, even I think it's pathetic to get so worked up over a kiss. Normal teenage behavior.
今度からちゃんと言うこと。以上。
It's okay though. So it's true from now on. Case closed. Wait, so
許してあげるよ。若さゆえの過ちってことで。
for your adolescent aberration, she says something. I forget exactly what she says, but she says like something that translates to like faux pas, but like the idea is that she says like a weird word, like not a word that you would normally say. Aberration. Anyway, I do agree that I screwed up.
それが分かってるならなおよし。昨日の分まで今日は頑張ろうね。
Hormones, they say. Absolutely. Ah, lunch break is over.
やば、ちょっとごめん。
Where are you going? We're headed for the same classroom, right?
じゃなくて、トイレ。そんじゃね。
Ah, could have handled that with a bit more tact. What if I just made her mad at me again? Almost certainly not.
早く早く。じゃないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
Huh? Why are you here, Tsukasa-san?
ごめんね。二人のことが心配になっちゃって嫌だった？
Not at all. I would have done the same thing.
だったらよかったんだけど。あ、それよりお疲れ様。仲直りできたみたいだね。
Yeah, somehow we did. Sorry for all the trouble I caused.
そんなことないよ。
That's a long building. Yeah, that's true.
それに
That's true. The rooftop goes way back. Oh, that's what friends are for. And what?
ダメ。ここからは内緒だよ。
Keeping the reason for things a secret caused this problem in the first place, remember?
聞く。
You should tell me. Not telling me could cause another fight.
学園祭終わったらじゃダメ？
I guess that's fine. But why?
もうちょっとだけ考えたいの。でも嫌い
Pizza
にな
time.
らない？
Not at all. I'm not so petty that I would hate you for that. Unlike some other people who were very petty and hated me a lot for not a whole for some stupid things, right?
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえて安心したよ。
Huh? What makes you say that?
それも内緒。ってはあ、もうこんな時間だよ。早く教室に行かないと。
Afternoon classes came and went, and then preparations for the play started. Repeat, repeat, and repeat again. All the while, time kept flowing. Each day of practice ran long, and the practice was intense. That should be enough. That should be enough was a belief nobody was naive enough to hold. We were all anxious, stressed, and tired. Sometimes we start nodding off. That's just how it was. Let's give it everything we've got. Let's make sure we have no regrets. Don't let up until the festival is over. That leads us to tonight, the night before the Oto festival. The time had come before any of us could realize. Phew. Finally done. All that's left is the performance. Tomorrow. Saying that made me nervous again. I ought to be really tired. Somehow I'm still quite restless. Don't be anxious. Being anxious won't do any good, right? I try to regain composure, but I can't. My body's starting to get all warm. The heat's slowly creeping into my head. I'll get something to drink. Feeling the night breeze might help too. The closest vending machines are the ones in the courtyard. There should be a nice breeze there too. Alright, what should I get? I step foot into the courtyard, mumbling to myself.
これで全部かな。好きなの絶対あるよね。喜んでくれるかな。
Man, Tsukasa must be rich to be able to do that. She's wealthy. Tsukasa-san was standing in front of the machines. Come to think of it, she wasn't with us when practice ended. She must be buying drinks for everyone. Though, can one person really carry all those drinks? No, there's just no way. Sure enough, Tsukasa-san started to panic.
どうしよう、こんなに持てないよ。どこかに袋ないのかな。
She aimlessly looked around. Once, twice, 3 times, but to no avail. There was no bag to be found. Well, this isn't a convenience store.
袋、取りに戻る時間はないし。どうしよう。
How about I help? I think if we work together, we could carry them.
なんでここにいるの？
I was getting something to drink. Are these for everyone?
一人分。
They're just for one person. They're for Miyuki. She's got to have something to get those. She's got to, you know, get some moisture in her for those puku seeds to expand. Fill her with juice. Seriously, you were gonna drink all these yourself?
違うよ。
Huh? Me?
ジュースをあげようと思ったの。けど好きなのが分かんなくて、それで全部買えばいいかなーって。
She knows you're the juice man. Yeah. I see. Thanks, Tsukasa-san.
どういたしまして。好きなの選んで。
Lined up in front of the vending machines were 15 drinks. It was a magnificent sight. I pick up a black tea and a melon soda. You should have this one. Melon's your favorite, right?
あ、覚えてたんだ。
I'm not that forgetful. Though I am a bit lacking in confidence.
大丈夫だよ。メロン大好き。
Well, that's good. Though you really should have just asked me what my favorite was.
それ、ダメだよ。びっくりさせたかったし。それに、恥ずかしいし。
I mean, I can relate to I wouldn't do literally this, but like I could relate to this idea of like you don't want to, you do more than you have to because you're like, I don't want to have to bother asking this person, right? I'll just do something that works regardless of what their answer is, right? Why?
それは、そうだから、そうだもん。それより早く飲んで。今日は、飲みかけじゃないよ。
Anyway, go ahead and say I didn't drink from it. Thanks. Though it still made me happy even when you had drank some of it.
本当？だったらいいけど。でも、ちょっと恥ずかしいよね。
Why?
後から気がついたけど、その、あれって関節キスだよね。
Ah, right.
ごめんね。嫌だったよね。だから今日のこれ、あの時のお詫びも一緒なの。
Tsukasa-san smiled as she said that. However, something about it seemed sad. What would be a nice thing to tell her? After giving it some thought, I say... He had some good choices there. So for the bad ending, we'll have a save file here so we can do it. I require 10 more drinks. This ain't gonna be enough. Maybe you should give me 10 more.
そうなんだ。けどごめん。今日はもうお金がなくて。
Bring me the juice.
明日でいい？そしたら買ってあげられるよ。
It feels so bad to pick that choice because it's like she like genuinely is like, oh, I'll buy you it, I'll take it seriously. I was just joking. I actually didn't mind that you drank some of it.
本当？本当に本当？
Really, truly. It wasn't icky at all. Yeah, it is a really terrible thing to say.
安心しちゃった。おーい、Tsukasa。
It's to defend his title. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't mind the indirect kiss.
けど、それでもなの。私のわがままだから気にしないで。それよりもっと飲んで。まだまだいっぱいあるから。ね。
Yeah, thanks.
おーい。
Yeah, you made the good choice. I wouldn't mind kissing you. Not at all. In fact, I wouldn't mind kissing you, Tsukasa-san.
私とキス？コナちゃんじゃなくて？
It's such an interesting thing for him to say something like this level of forward before the confession. But yeah.
どうしよう。キスだよね。キスするんだよね。私にできるのかな。
Well, I won't know until I try. Said me to Misao, said me to Yamato.
だったらどうぞ。
And that's so cute, the way that she just kind of like gives you, like she just gives protagonist the opportunity to kiss her. I can kiss you.
しないとうまくならないんだよね。
I guess so, but now's not a good time, is it?
そうだね。それにもうちょっと後がいいよ。
Yeah, I really like these when there's a few routes that do this, but I really like it when they do this, like they both know that they like each other and they're just waiting for like the opportunity to like make it official, right? It's really nice when there's a few routes that are like this. This was one of them. Damn, she was a practice even. I mean, it's an excuse, right? It's like, oh, get better at kissing for the kiss in the play, right? I wanted to ask her what she meant by it'd be better later, but I couldn't. It would have been awkward, and I wasn't brave enough.
でもよかった。嫌われてなくて本当に嬉しいよ。
Those words broke me. I frantically turned away to hide my extremely blushed face.
おーい、Tsukasa、どこにいるのよ。いけない、お姉ちゃん待たせてたんだ。ごめん、今日はここでさよならなの。
I understand. See you tomorrow.
本当にごめんね。明日は頑張ってね。
Tsukasa-san waves rapidly as she ran off into the school hallway. Her figure began to disappear into the darkness, and soon she was gone. I'd rather not think about that. So let's figure out what to do about these. There were still 13 cans left. That's too much for one person to drink. Oh well. I guess I'll leave them in the classroom. That way everyone can share them tomorrow. Of course, Tsukasa-san gets the credit. I was loading the drinks into my bag when my phone went off. Oh, it's Tsukasa-san. I wonder why she's calling. Yes, hello?
もしもし、ごめん。大事なこと忘れてたの。
Yeah, I'm not a big fan when people are too mean to Tsukasa, like, personally. I think it's a shame. I mean, they mostly just make fun of the fact that she's kind of, you know, she's airheaded, right? But, like, there was a period of time where some people were, like, really toxic about it. I remember seeing a lot of, like, really like aggressively mean to Tsukasa about it. It was like, it's such a shame when they do that. Is it the drinks? I'm leaving them in the classroom. She's also not even that dumb. Like, it's fun to make fun of it, like, as a joke, right? But, like realistically, Tsukasa's not that dumb. She's just... She's good at some things. She's not academically, like, a smart person, but, like, she's, like, good at some things. Like, she's good at cooking, and I like that... Later on in the game, or rather at the end of the game, they do actually give her time to shine in that department and really show, like, oh yeah, she's, like, really good at cooking. Is it the drinks? I'm leaving them in the classroom.
違うの。そうじゃなくて。うわ
Are you okay?
大丈夫。階段から落ちかけただけだから。
She's smart emotionally. That's true. She actually shows a decent level of like emotional intelligence in this. It's like simultaneously. It's a little bit like she's unsure and she's a little can't read the room, I guess, but like she also, yeah, there's some good stuff here. I'm okay, I just fell down the stairs. She knows how to punch her stomach. Just fell down the stairs? Maybe you shouldn't talk while walking.
そしたらお姉ちゃんに怒られちゃうもん。そんなことより明日なの。あのね、終わった後、予定、
It's just so funny, the idea that she's like, I just imagine her like rolling down the stairs. I told you, stop moving, please listen to me.
大丈夫だもん。それより明日は。
I told you, man, I told you about stairs. It just keeps happening. She's literally being the Sweet Bro Hella Jeff comic. I'm gonna be a useless piece of shit all day and play all these games. I'm not doing anything in particular. I guess I'm just going to the closing ceremony.
だったら、お願い、話したいことがあるの。だから付き合って。
Sure, just send me an email when you're ready, okay?
ありがとう。よかった。これであとは、
Tsukasa-san. Tsukasa-san! Darn it, I better go look for her. I ended up finding her on the floor in the hallway, crying with a scraped knee. I brought her to Kagami-san. Then the two of us went our separate ways. I didn't get home until around midnight. I'm going straight to bed tonight. Though, I wonder what Tsukasa-san wants to talk about. With that on my mind, I fell asleep.
ただいまより3年生合同部隊を開演いたします。繰り返します。ただいまより3年生合同部隊を開演いたします。
ヘイト、ステイナイト。と、あなたが私のマスターか。
行くぞ、英雄。Here I come, King of Heroes. Do you have enough weapons in stock?
みんなすごいよ。お客さんすっごく喜んでるよ。あとちょっとだよ。頑張って。最後に一つだけ伝えないと。
Yeah, and then this is when they, when Saber and Shiro part at the end of the game.
シロ、あなたを愛している。
We'll end up Fate route, you know, but
遠い夢を見た。
That line is a little weird. The seas a distant, distant dream, like out of context, but like that is how the actual game ends. So it made sense to do it. Is it nighttime already? All around me was darkness. I couldn't see anything. I touched my face. No wonder I can't see. My eyes are closed. I feel like that has happened to me before. Like I have had that like, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh wait, I fell asleep and my eyes are still closed. My eyes are closed from being like asleep. Opening my eyes, I see the fallen leaves of the old cherry blossom tree spread up around me. I'm in the outer courtyard? Right, I must have passed out from exhaustion. I find what nudged me awake. A canned drink was rolling around and bumped into me. I grab it and give it a light shake. It was still half full. He doesn't even... Is it his drink? He doesn't even know. Imagine if he drank that. Like, it's like, oh, free drink! Free juice! The play. It's over now. Yeah, after all that practice, after all that hardship, the play was over in a bit less than an hour. That's crazy that this like Fate Stay Night adaptation that like had like 2 anime seasons worth of script like only ends up being an hour long. Must have been cut down a bunch. But it was all worth it, right? All the applause we got. Oh, it's kind of a strange feeling. Feeling empty? Or am I satisfied? Either way, I'm way too out of it right now. Can't think at all. However, there's one thing I do know. Sure was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. All that happened these past several days, the time we spent had a different quality to it. It was extremely rich and meaningful. All kinds of emotions packed into one period of time. What am I saying? Still, it was fun. Though it's my last year of high school, I really have no regrets. I'd do it all again. Sharing that moment of satisfaction with everyone. Yeah, with everyone. And...
やっと見つけた
that voice made my heart skip a beat. I turned my head to see who it was.
お疲れ様お昼寝してたの
Yeah, you know me.
服に落ち葉がついてるもん私もよくやるんだ
I see. Wait, huh? So you sleep outside a lot?
うん家のお手伝いでうち神社だから境内の掃除をしてるときにその
You get tired and fall asleep? Kinda wanna see that.
なんで
So you wear a Shrine Maiden outfit and all that? Never seen the real thing. I've only seen it in in the erotic game where you touch Shrine Maidens to get them to admit that they're Shrine Maidens. And it's certainly not every day you get to see a sleepy one. It's such a weird thing to say, Ko.
いいよ
Ibuki.
大したものじゃないし
Nah, I'd still see it. I'd love to see it.
じゃあ今度来る週末はお手伝いしてるからあでも居眠りはわからないよするのはその
Yeah, Koma's sleeping in back.
2回に1回とか
I was joking. I'm not some weirdo who likes to watch people sleep or anything.
じゃ
That
あ
kind of game exists?
なし
Oh, yeah, I don't know if you were here for that. I was talking about the game that protagonist plays, like, during class, where it's like the Huyuki in the Shrine Maiden outfit, and she's like, oh, I don't know, I'm not a Shrine Maiden. And how that's based on a real DS game called Doki Doki Maho Shinpan. So, it does exist, right? Except it's witches, it's not Shrine Maidens. Huh? No, I will. If that's okay.
何もお構いできないけど クッキーぐらいなら焼けるよ。
That'd be perfect. Let me know whenever you're up for it.
わかったよ。またメールするね。って、
What's wrong? This part's also really cute.
なんでもない。そ
Oh, you
れよ
know
り、
about that game?
はい、これ。
In a slight panic, and as if she was trying to distract me, she hands me a can. It was a black tea.
これ好きだったよね。
Thanks. But why?
お昼寝の後でしょ。だから、それから、喉が、難しいよ。
What's tough?
なんでもないよ。よかったら飲んで。早くしないと冷めちゃうよ。
You're meant to drink this cold, though. But you're not meant to drink cold, though, is ginger tea. Do not drink that cold!
で、あとは、こうして、それから、
Tsukasa-san, what are you doing? I come up behind her and take a peek. She was gripping her phone in her hand. Are you writing an email?
やだ、見ちゃダメだよ。
I didn't see anything. But is something wrong? Is there something you need to go do?
あのね、約束なの。これで送信して。
When are you meeting them? Is your family visiting?
そうじゃないの。あのね、昨日のだよ。
What do you mean? Oh, my phone's ringing. Pulling my phone out of my pocket, sure enough, I had received an email. Upon seeing who it was from, I had no words. Huh? Is this from you?
ごめんね。昨日の約束なの。忘れてて。だから今メールして。
Is that what that was? It's fine. We did agree to meet whenever it was convenient for you.
本当？
Yeah, I like the idea that she was like, oh, I promised that I would text, so like even now I still have to text to make sure that I met my promise, right? Of course, if it wasn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
ありがとう。けど、どうしよう。約束のことだけ考えてたから。急に。
What's wrong? Your face is getting all red.
ごめん。
So, what do you want to do? Would you rather we do it later?
それダメ。今の方がいい。
I like
じゃない
that.
と言えなくなっちゃいられるが。
Yeah, they're all like, I have to, but I just can't do it. Yeah. Okay, but calm down first. Take a deep breath. Go on, do it. Shinkokyu.
深呼吸終わり。ごめん、もう大丈夫。
Just do it. Make your dreams come. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes. Sorry about that, but I'm feeling better now. So, are you ready? I think maybe I'm just confusing it for literally one guy. Like, I might be one guying this, but I'm pretty sure that, like, Japanese people really like the... Why do I forget the guy's... You know, the Just Do It guy. They love him. They love that specific video.
あのね、すっごく変なことなの。けど、大事なことなの。さっき、しなかったよね。コナちゃんと、 そのキス、あれってなんで？
Why do you ask?
気になるから。聞いたらダメって思うけど、でも聞きたくて。
Tsukasa-san went silent. Yeah, she had been holding that back for a while. She had spent all this time waiting to tell me this.
やっぱり、いや、言いたくないこと？
Yeah, not really. But it'd be wrong not to. I've been hesitating up until now, but it's getting to be too much. There's also not going to be a better time than now, so... I didn't kiss her because I was embarrassed to do it in front of others, and...
それから、何？
I couldn't kiss someone else in front of the girl I like. I didn't want to.
好きな子、いたんだね。
Yeah.
コナちゃんじゃないとしたら、ユキちゃん？
No, Miyuki-san is a good friend, but it's not her.
だったら、お姉ちゃ
It
ん？
must be Kusakabe-san? It's Misao, it's Misao. It's not Kagami-san either. She's not a good friend, by the way.
だったら草壁さん？
Yes, 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 it is, it is. That's what Misao was saying. Or that's what Meeple said. It is, it's Kusakabe-san. It's Kusakabe-san. The girl I like is Kusakabe-san. I stopped short of saying her name, which was Kusakabe-san. I'm too embarrassed to say it, so I followed up with something different. Someone who's always been there for me, ever since I transferred here. I'm not sure exactly what I like about her, but when she's around, I'm really happy. I feel at ease.
わかんないよ。そんな子知らないもん。
Needs to be more direct, because Tsukasa's very dense when it comes to this stuff. Yeah. I don't know anyone like that. You definitely know her. She's in our class, and she's very close by. It's interesting how many characters have so little self-confidence that they automatically assume that the girl he likes is someone else, even when he's obviously talking about them. If I remember correctly, I think that's not the case for Patty, right? I feel like Patty knows that. I forget. I feel like one of the characters isn't like that.
Eh? すぐそば？
Tsukasa-san looked around, but of course she didn't find anything. Patty, Miyuki, and Konata, yeah, those are the ones that they kind of like know. Yeah, because Miyuki does the freaking massage, the boob massage. Man, yeah, that's true, it's true. And yeah, Miyuki kept, yeah. Tsukasa-san looked around, but of course she didn't find anything.
誰もいないよ。屋上とかから見張ってるの？
Are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
そんなことないもん。冗談なんかじゃないもん。
No, I'm really not. I'm really not joking.
だって好きな人の好きな人だもん。見ときたい。そしたら私。
Oh, that's true. Misao does confess first.
私。
Oh my gosh, another lack of a double space. I can't believe I missed so many of those. It's just someone I like someone else. I want to get over with, so you can give up on me?
ごめん。迷惑だよね。変なこと言っちゃったね。
Typography is hard. Yeah.
冗談だから。今の全部冗談なの。だから。
I'm just glad that, as far as I know, the patch hasn't. I haven't released. I'm sorry. I haven't released the patch with or any of the patch releases with like a huge typo, like, because there could be like typos of like forgetting a new line, right? Like that, I've caught that in testing before, a couple of times, and it's like, yeah, like the dialogue box is just completely messed up. Like you can't properly read it. So I'm glad that nothing like that has accidentally made it in, as far as I know. If it has, let me know, because I really need to fix that if that happens. There's no way I can do that. I'm never gonna be able to forget.
そんな、その子に悪いよ。
Not at all. I mean, nobody's looking at us. We're the only ones here, right?
だったらすぐそばって。え、あれ？それってもしかして私？
You shouldn't have forgotten about yourself.
ごめん。けど、
Tsukasa, you're crying every single time you make that portrait.
あの
You have a whole portrait dedicated to you crying.
涙が出て。
With a smile on her face, tears poured from Tsukasa-san's eyes, and her shoulders were trembling. This is my fault. I put her through all that, so... I'm sorry, but... You don't need to worry any longer. Oh, I missed what you said about... Because I thought you were talking about Misao and Michi. I was like... I didn't realize you were talking about Miyuki in that case, yeah. But Miyuki is considered very sharp in this game. She's very sharp and very bitter. I hug her. She has a very dainty figure. She's so delicate and gentle that I worry I'd snap her in two if I hugged her any tighter.
ごめん。また迷惑かけてるね。
You're not a bother. How about me, Tsukasa-san? Do you not like me doing this?
好き。すごく嬉しいの。温かくて優しくて。だから私もさせて。そっちも温
Tsukasa
か
fans,
く
you're
さ
not
せ
allowed
て
to。kiss the screen.
一緒がいいから。ね。
This feels earned. Yeah, this is one of the... Yeah, this is a pretty good route in terms of that. It's probably, again, I think this is one of the best routes in the game. This route, Hiyori route, and Misao route are my personal favorites. Yeah. You mean, yeah, dead pants, right? I remember her. In response, I'd bring her closer and hold her just a bit tighter. Tsukasa-san also took her hand and wrapped it around me, gently pulling me in closer.
ありがとう。大好きだよ。
This is my second time seeing this. I mean, it's her second time seeing this with Tsukasa as well. But okay. Earlier with Konoto-san and now with Tsukasa-san. During the play, all I felt was embarrassment. My heart was beating fast. But that's all it was. It wasn't the same heart throbbing I feel now. Hey Tharthar, haven't seen you before. Great to see you.
ずっと一緒。そうなれたら嬉しいな。
In response, I pull her in even closer. And then they don't let you see what happens. But based on the timing of it, the fact that the fireworks go off during the kiss, they did actually kiss, presumably. So if you felt like you got cucked out, you got blue balled or something, like, no, they do kiss, you just don't get to see it, unfortunately. Well, this is because the time loop point is a little bit after the fireworks. 5 seconds later. It's a few seconds later. It's enough for the kiss to have actually happened. My room, isn't it? Something feels off. It feels like I was suddenly brought here through some inexplicable means. I heard some sort of fireworks. Couldn't have been here. It's like I was somewhere else. Am I just half asleep, or did that really happen? Maybe I'm feeling out of place because I just moved here. Pyeongkyun Denwa.
早くしないと遅刻するわよ。
Yes, Mom. I'm getting ready now. As I answered the voice downstairs, I turned on the TV. He's such a rebel. He's such a rebel, dude. The K1 was a program that I had never seen before. It's interesting that actually, as the episodes go on, like the way he talks about turning on Unlucky Sisters is different. Because he says like what came on was a program that like I've like used to seeing, I think, at some point later on. So it's interesting.
ひなたと日陰のアンラッキーシスター。アンラッキーシスター始まりです。司会の宮川ひなたと同じく司会の宮川日陰だよ。さーて本日最初の話題は何これややこしいんだけど。
This is one of those lines that I had to add to the patch. Normally this just happens with, like, there's just the voice acting happens without any dialogue box. The limited mass interpretation of time, suspension in circles. And this one is an actual proper voice line.
お姉ちゃん、私帰っていい？ダメよ、日陰ちゃん。視界が逃げたら番組が進まないわよ。けど、さっきのわけわかんないよ。それに楽しくなさそう。
It's fun at all. It's fun at... Everyone must have been like Hikage when they got to this part of the game. They didn't realize this was yet another example of the game screaming at you. There is more to the story.
でもないぞ。人は理解できないものを意味嫌い、その反対に好意を抱く。
People just hate what they don't understand, and so embrace the opposing view. That is such wisdom, Hikaru. Like, that's genuinely a good quote. Such a based quote from
そうおっしゃられ
Hikaru.
たのは
Yeah, truth
本
Luke,
日の
really.
ゲスト、桜庭先生です。
よろしくな。さて、話を始めさせてもらおうか。時間とは何か、それが何であるかは定かではない。
What is time? It's a question that remains
し
unsolved.
かし、面であろうが点であろうが、はたまた一連の断続した流れであろうが、全く関係ない。
Planes or points or a series of intermittent flows, it doesn't really matter.
なぜなら時間はそこにある。そしてありもする。つまり、存在にして単位。
Tharthar, when was the latest patch? The latest patch released like 3 weeks ago. So there's way more. You should download it and check it out if you're interested. Because it goes all the way up until episode 4, like the end of episode 4 out of 7. So yeah, it's way longer. It's way longer than the you would have been playing the 2023 patch, which was really old, and has since then there's been a lot of updates. More to come soon. So yeah, definitely check out the new patch if you haven't. Way more content to check out in that. That's because time is present. It's there. It's an existent unit of measurment.
この区分をどうす
You
るか。
can down.
それが
Actually,
本日
yeah.
の
If
例
you're
題だ。
curious, right?
ここ
Since
までは分かったな。
I'll put the link in the chat where you can download it. Yeah, put it here. So just like if you go there, the top link has the latest patch. What does one do with this classification of time? That is a question for today. Are you following so far? Take that!
お、壊れた。
You broke it.
日陰ちゃん、落ち着いて。わからなくても、わかったような顔してうなずいていればいいんだから。
Yeah, that's me. I always do that. Yeah, makes sense.
それでもダメ。こんなの聞きたくない。
おい、早くなんとかしろ。話が続けられないぞ。
すみません、すぐやめさせますから。日陰ちゃん、やめて、お願いだから。ああ、その椅子をどうするの？チーズだ
ー Talk about having a rough morning. So, time, huh? For some reason, what she said really caught my interest. I wonder why.
いい加減になさい。早くしないと遅刻するわよ。
Hikage's behavior is some sort of social commentary delivered 15 years too early. Yeah. I don't want to listen to this. Coders, you're told you better hurry or be late. I hear you, Mom. I'm heading out right now. Yeah, Hikage went feral. It's my first day at this school, so I don't want to be late. Thinking about what awaits me is giving me butterflies on my stomach. Uniform? Check. Got all my things? Check. Lastly, I turn off the TV. Alright, here I go.
そう、まだなのね。
Not yet.
いいえ、まだ時間はかかるから。
No, not even close. We'll take it much longer.
待ちましょう。時間はあるから、悲しいくらいに。
I'll be waiting. I have the time, sadly. Hey, reached the end. And then this song, which is a I've talked about this song. It's an interesting song for the ED. It's about somebody seemingly who's like. This sort of seems like a logical conclusion to the story. There must not be anything after it. Yes, exactly. But I've had people ask me this over and over. Like multiple people have asked me this. Basically, it's like no, like is the game just more like you just repeat the same story over and over again? It's like no. Girls upset that Protag dumped them all. Yeah. Yeah, and then lyrics that are outside of like the full song like have lyrics about like I'm not. It's not as if I'm living 100 million and 1,000 years or something like that. Like it's not as if I'm living forever. It doesn't really matter, right, you know. It's okay. Like I just live in the moment. I don't have a long life, right? Hey. Okay, I need to not overwrite that so I can do the bad ending. I wonder what this says. To continue the story, keep using this save file. I'll see you there. So we actually are kind of going longer than I was intending to for this stream. I'm trying to keep them at like 2 hours each, but since it would be kind of awkward to leave it without seeing the bad ending choice for Tsukasa, we will do that, and then I think we'll end the stream. I was thinking if I could, we'll see. Maybe do I also want to do? I'll think about doing a Tsukasa mini scenario. Okay, so after all this. Yeah, once she runs off. I don't speak English. Or did I? Now that I figured that out, I better get going. I want to get to bed early tonight. Yeah, right here is where the bad ending. You don't get the call from Tsukasa. And so that night I went straight home and immediately got into bed. I just don't want to screw up tomorrow. I don't want this to have all been for nothing. Crap, I'm getting a bit nervous. I'll try to fall asleep before I'm too overwhelmed. I was worried about not being able to fall asleep. However, it wasn't long before I fell into the world of slumber. And then this is the same. The play, you just don't have Tsukasa commenting during it.
最後シロあなた
Okay, so then here. Have a different quality to it. Was fun.
いやー青春やな。
Ah, yes, the wonders of youth. Kuroi Sensei, when did you get here?
はついさっきや。いやーそれにしても自分意外とやるな。
What do you mean?
とぼけんなって。キスやキスで柔らかかったか。
I didn't kiss her. We turned off the lights right before it. You realize that, right?
おもろないな。なんでせへんかったんや。
Lame. It was just a play. We're not a real couple or anything.
まあ自分にも選ぶ権利ある
But
な。
you're just jealous.
泉はあかんかったか。
Yeah, episode 5, we'll see. Oh well, I guess that's your choice. So Izumi wasn't good enough, huh?
けど泉の親父さんはむっちゃ怒っとったらしいで。
Though it seems Izumi's father was awfully mad. Huh? Konoto-san's dad watched the play?
そうや。娘の純潔が奪われたって大騒ぎやったとかなんとか。
My daughter's chastity has been taken. Chastity? I told you we didn't do anything. Now I've got another misunderstanding on my hands. Guess I should try apologizing whenever I meet him. He would say that? Yeah.
いやいや気にせんでって。泉の親父さん結構変わりもんらしいし。
He's a big weirdo. Really?
うちもよくは知らんけど、子供の頃に泉をカゴに乗せて本気で空を飛ぼうとしてたとかいう話は聞いたな。
It's ET, right? So. Does that mean that Konata is an alien? Yikes. Just hearing that hurts a bit.
あの娘にしてあの親ありって感じやと思うで。
Wait a second. Oh my gosh, there's a typo there. Like fodder, like daughter. No Kuroi, they sensei they don't say like father like daughter, they say like father like daughter. MC should have apologized to him in chapter 4. Yeah, he got the chance to. Oh, fireworks.
おお、やっとやな。遅ればせの開会式や。
I know, right? The previous opening ceremony started on... Wait, what? What do I mean, previous?
なんや、まだ寝ぼけとんのか。せやったら教室戻ろうか。ぶっちゃけ人手が足りひんねん。こんなとこで休んでのうてキリキリ働かんかい。
Got it. Don't be so rough with your workers.
うっさい。ほら、とっとと行くで。
Ah, Sensei, don't pull on my arm. Ah, Sensei! And then the ending's the same. This is the only bad ending you can get that doesn't count against you. I guess it actually it does count as a bad ending, but like it's one of the rare ones. It's the only one that has a end card. But it is considered a bad ending. You don't get the lucky star for this ending. Having just watched his mini episode, this is the truest thing Kuroi could say. Yeah, the Sojiro mini scenario is pretty crazy. I guess we will do the, because it doesn't feel right. We need to finish it off with the Tsukasa mini scenario.
ここはもういいかな。冬だ だから落ち葉が多いな。
My favorite part, one of my favorite parts of the Sojiro mini scenario is when you have the choice, where it's like all the choices are exactly the same. Where it's like, I should be in the middle. The middle, of course. Might as well. Or like, yeah, it's all just like all about sleeping in the middle between Konata and Yutuka. Phew, I think this spot is good now. It's winter, so there are so many leaves on the ground.
あれ、電話だ。はい、もしもし。
ああ、つかさ今日はごめんね。
Oh yeah, the meta commentary. This is a great mini. This is one of my favorite mini scenarios.
大丈夫？風邪ひいてるんだからちゃんと寝てなきゃダメだよ。
うん、わかってる。でも神社の仕事、一人で大変でしょ？
そんなことないよ。お客さんもいないし楽ちんだよ。
Easy peasy.
だったらよかった。ああ、熱上がってきたかも。それじゃあ寝るわね。
うん、お大事に。じゃあね。お姉ちゃん大丈夫かな。こじらせないといいんだけど。さてと次はエマのとこをお掃除しなきゃ。
You know, I did have that video, but maybe part of RGO June. Maybe we'll play as a pre-stream thing. We'll play Lucky Sampo, but I was thinking about Lucky Sampo, because people keep asking me in the comments of that video, the Lucky Sampo video, is like, the game doesn't work. How did you play it? And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I just got lucky. It just worked fine for me. But seemingly Lucky Sampo like doesn't work anymore if you play it now. Like maybe Windows Update like broke it or something. But if I can get that to work, that'd be a fun game to play during the pre-stream. Anyway, guess I should clean up where all the Emma are.
あれ、このエマイラストが描いてある。すごーい、かわいい。
This is one of the things I didn't translate, obviously, because it doesn't make sense. You couldn't really translate it into English in a way that it says like it's just like the nagai and like inoru, right? Like it's just prayer request, right? Like it's just kanji for those things on there.
でもこれまさか私？そんなことないと思うけど。
It's a bit of a pet peeve for me when like stuff that's obviously meant to be Japanese, like it's not meant to be in English. Like it wouldn't make sense to be in English, and in like sometimes dubs or translations like will change it to be in English. It's like it doesn't make any sense. They would never have that in English on that. It's meant to be in Japanese for the aesthetic, right? Anyway, look, Tsukasa from Keylux Star.
やっと着いた。結構遠かったっすね。
Finally made it. Sure was a long trip. Oh wait.
けど駅から近いと興ざめっしょ。つかさ、おいあれ。
Oh, okay. Tsukasa. I think actually Tsukasa in this context, I'm tempted to change this line actually because there might be a mistake. Tsukasa, I think is actually a shortening or a what do you call it? A slang way to say otsukare-sama, actually. So he's actually saying like, wouldn't it be fun as close to the station? Good job though. You know, like, not but anyway. Because I thought it was like Toyuka-sa.
けど駅から近いと興ざめっしょ。つかさ、おい
Yeah. But somehow I think Tsukasa is actually meant to be otsukare-sama. Anyway, I'll think about that. Anyway, I like his shirt. I like Misato from Keylux Star. Yeah, these characters are seemingly based off of the I think I've shown this. This was in the translators nuts recently. I didn't have it originally. Where we have comic party. Yeah, these guys is meant to be like these guys, because you see he has like the guy on the left has like the camera and the like backpack straps. They both have the backpack straps, but like, and he's got like the posters, the Asahi guy, and he's got the fat shirt where the stretched out anime girl. So I like when somebody commented on my like Row Archives poster, like, this is like the most aggressively hateful depiction of otaku I've ever seen. I love man A
来たこ
and
れ
B.
あれ翼っす双子巫女の妹の方っすよ
参拝客の方ですよね。
じ
Stare.
こっちみんな
ごめんなさい。
ああいやネタなんでこっちこそさせ無茶ぶり成功こんなことあるあるねえよ
Have his all the time. Not lol. I love that.
いやーでも感激っすモデルの一人に会えるなんて聖地巡礼万歳
ここは聖地じゃなくて神社なんですけど。
だから聖地っすよキラスター知りません出てるっすよ
誰が？
ほらほらこれこれ
あ、本当だ。これ私とお姉ちゃん
It's me and my sister. Pretty proud of this CG edit. The Tsukasa and Tagami special feature. Helix Star. Even uses it's either this is not I don't know if this is actually the Lucky Star font, but it's very close in appearance. So you also can't if you notice Tsubasa has like long hair. Yeah, it's an interesting difference between her and the real Tsukasa. Tsubasa has, which makes me wonder if Tsubasa is meant, like in Tagami, are meant to actually like look like something specific because of the longer hair. Like it feels like that's a choice that was made to make her look more like a specific thing, but I can't figure that out. I'm not sure. As far as I know, they are just a palette swap, but who knows.
ツンデレな高見萌え俺の嫁決定だし
Yeah, she's my bride for sure. I know some people like want to. I think I originally had it as waifu, but they don't really do the waifu thing in Japanese. It's just it's more of a Western, like a weeaboo type thing, right?
なら僕の嫁は翼っすよ天然ドジっ子激萌え
They just do bride instead. She got that mega airheaded clumsy girl moe.
田上に翼。名前までそっくりなんですね。
Yeah, Japanese just surprise. It's interesting. One of the things I wonder about Moe Drill 2, which yes, Meatball will be like Moe Drill 2, Moe Drill 2. One of the things about Moe Drill 2 is that Helix Star is also in Moe Drill 2, but it's a little different. It's not the same thing as this, but it's another Lucky Star parody. And I wonder if there's any other things about, like, if there's more details about that variant in that game. But yeah, I like
性
the
格も似てるっ
Tsubasa
すよ
manga.
っていうかいやすんごいっすまんま翼っすよ
You're Tsubasa in the flesh.
高見さんは今日はいないの
お姉ちゃんは風邪をひいて寝込んでるんです。だから今日は私一人で。
聞いたか同志セルジャント我ら V ソトニキの出番だぞだカピタンなすべきことは一つっす
何を？
これより我々モーテルロシアは高宮神社救済作戦を開始する同志諸君高ぶり燃えよ
And then Motel Russia is based off of like Hotel Moscow, which is like some group in Black Lagoon. Motel Russia will begin the Takamiya Shrine Rescue Mission. Comrades, for Moe!
これより我々モーテルロシアは高宮神社救済作戦を開始する同志諸君高ぶり燃えよ
Oh, okay.
や
Just making sure I heard that right.
作戦ってゲームとかですか？すみませんがここでは。
ーじゃなくてお手伝い神社の掃除手伝うよ
Clean the shrine.
ダメですよ。参拝の方にそんなことさせられませんよ。
それっすよ、それリアルで翼っす。手伝わせてください。僕に思い出をください。
でも
そんなことよりこれ見てくれ。どう思う？
とってもビニール袋です。どこから持ってきたんですか？
But yeah, they contrast from the shuffle, not the shuffle, the comic party guys, in that they're like the comic party people like harass like one of the girl characters in comic party, but like these characters in contrast are like super respectful fans.
持参したであります。ゴミや落ち葉を拾うであります。社務所のとこをやればいいかな。じゃあ僕階段やるっす。
本当にいいんですか？やっぱりご迷惑じゃ。
だったら一つお願いがあるっす。土田くんとバルサミコ酢飲みたいなって言ってほしいっす。
いいですけど。
The balsamic vinegar, which would have been really topical because this is one of those like really topical references they did because they don't reference the anime that much, like the Lucky Star anime that much in this game, but the balsamic vinegar was like an anime meme. So, you know, if you had been a Lucky Star fan visiting Washinomiya Shrine around this time, like the balsamic vinegar would have been a big thing.
土田くんとバルサミコ酢飲みたいな。
You even got like a little bottle of balsamic vinegar if you as one of the pre-order goods for this game, which I don't think I had in my Lucky Star collection. I've talked about that. I should do another Lucky Star collection video because I've gotten more stuff since then, but yeah, there's like that. Barisamikosu. That's also how we know this guy, his name is Tsuchida on the left. Man A's name is Tsuchida. Which interestingly is the name of the trading card shop, which makes me wonder if Man A runs the trading card shop. Or somehow associated with it.
マジよかったな。巡礼してよかったな。俺死んでもいい。一生魔法使いでもいいっす。
今のでいいんですか？
あざーす。一生の思い出。あざーす。
TY for the once in a lifetime memory. TY. Because he says azas, which is like a really slangy, shortened way to say thank you. Or arigato, right? Arigato gozaimasu. Azas!
行くぞ、同志セルジャント。高宮神社を浄化するのだ。
It's now sunset.
すごく綺麗。本当にありがとうございます。
イージーミッション。大したことないっすよ。その通り。聖地巡礼におけるマナー。これが大人のマナー。
でもこんなにしてもらって、それにもう夕方になっちゃったし。
そうっすね。翼さん、帰らないとやばいっすよね。
じゃなくてお二人ですよ。こんなに遅くまで本当にすみません。
ダメっす。謝っちゃダメっす。僕がやりたいだけっすから。僕は翼さんのこと大好きっす。一番燃えるっすから。
ありがとうございます。恥ずかしいですよ。
来たー
Yay!
いいよこれ。照れる翼超萌え。嫁こっちでもいい。
Man B's making some moves.
ダメっす。僕の嫁っす。カピタンには高見がいるっすよ。それだ。作戦を最終段階に移行する。
作戦ってもうお仕事はないんですけど。
今度は手伝いじゃない。聖地巡礼に来た思い出作り&俺の嫁の回遊祈願だ。司さん、絵馬ください。
はい、何枚でしょう。
I love this.
100枚と言いたいところだが、それをやったら迷惑になる。
100 is what I like to say.
聖地巡礼はマナーが命。それを忘れたらファン失格っす。
You can't call yourself a true fan otherwise. You also can't call yourself a true fan unless you've played RGO. Nah.
その通り。ならばこの1枚に魂を込める。ぬせいや。お見事お見事でござる。カピタン秘伝乱れた神にござる。
I do like this. It's good Emma drawing.
お姉ちゃんそっくり。コナちゃんよりずっとうまい。
Draw so much better than Kona-chan. Nah, Kona-chan's a good artist.
一筆入魂。この絵馬にキラスタのアニメ第2期と田上さんの回を祈願する。
Uh-oh. Only one of those became true. You can draw better. Yeah, you can draw better than Kona-san people. I don't know what to tell you, man, B. You didn't quite get your wish.
ありがとうございます。
Takumi looks like Sonya KMB. Oh, from Kill Me Baby? Yeah, I guess I could see that. I sure so appreciate it.
そうかな。ならすんげえ嬉しいんだけど。
ここに奉納されてるイラストの絵馬は全部その聖地巡礼された方が描かれたんですか？
もちろん全てに魂がこもっている。ちなみに俺は5度目だけどね。カピタン、そろそろ電車の時間が。なら最後の締めだ。さて皆さんご一緒に。2杯2拍手1杯よっ。
今日はありがとうございました。またお越しください。あ、お姉ちゃんからだ。はい、もしもし。
あんたまだ掃除してるの？もうそろそろ日が暮れるわよ。
ごめんねお姉ちゃん、参拝客の方が来てて。
だったら仕方ないけどまた熱が。
You know, Kagami getting sick, so they have, like, when she had to do Shrine Maiden work, is like, that reminds me of that, the drama CD, like the Moidro drama CD has something similar, right? Where Konata and Patty have to help do the Shrine Maiden work because Kagami's sick. So, it's not really related, it's just like, interesting how it's a similar scenario.
大丈夫だよ、すぐに治るよ。
おかしな子ね。なんでわかるのよ。
それはね、内緒。神社に来たらわかるよ。
何それ、教えなさいよ。
ダメ、直接見てほしいの。きっと元気出るよ。
わかったわよ。それで明日なんだけどさ。
私一人でもできるよ。全然大丈夫。
じゃあよろしく。早く帰ってきなよ。
明日は聖地巡礼の人来るかな。学校終わったらすぐに来てみようっと。楽しみだな。
Alright, finished that. So, yep, it was a pretty long stream. Or I guess it was not that long relative to normal streams, but like, this went longer than I was thinking I would do it for the RGO June. So next time we'll either, I guess probably the rate that we've been going at, it might take the whole time just to do episode 2 intro. But if not, we'll either start episode 2 or we'll do Konoto route. I do like the idea of postponing Yuki route until episode 5 though. It's a good idea. It does feel like it fits better there, so we'll postpone Yuki route. But yeah, otherwise, thanks everybody thanks everybody for coming out to the stream today. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll keep it up. Not Moedrol, RGO June. We're making this a real thing, right? So it will hopefully finish the game all within June, or we'll finish it. We'll even go into RGO July if needed, but we'll see. But yeah, don't want to keep you guys too long. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you all next time.